Sweet beans, it's Thursday stream. Oh, I got oysters in my throat. Too many clams, too many shulkers. How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone's having an absolutely amazing Thursday so far. Well, apparently not everyone. Possum, I hope you're alright, mate. Don't break down. Get some chill vibes. We have some chill vibes today. I'm half asleep. It's been a long day. I could tell everyone this story, but first, let me say hello to everyone. First, the person who got first, Monkey Biz. Hope you're having a great one. Hello, welcome in. You got first. You get to choose a character for your book, and also you get to choose the beacon color. Aside from that, let's say hi to everyone. Oop, welcome in, mate. Possum, obviously, hello. But why? I see how it is. Okay, everyone, get him in. Get him in now. Actually, can I hire you as my bonker? Professional bonker. Let me finish saying hello to people first, please. Hello, Oob. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great one. Obviously, Sacrifice. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're having a good one as well. And then Possum. You feel like your weekend would just be pure pain and stress. This upcoming weekend or your previous weekend? You got exams or something like that, mate? Like, what's going on? Also, chat, I've been doing a little bit of work. I was just in the world cleaning up. Just in the world cleaning up after last stream. After the 6.5 hour stream of building that farm. And my God, that farm, first of all, had all 7 shulkers. All the extra shulkies, they're there. And Jeebus Christmas, it is producing shells. I have an entire shulker box full of shells. Actually, I think almost 2 shulker boxes filled of shells. It's obscene. And it was just like from an hour or two of me like cleaning up the world and like redoing. Alright, I kind of redid the storage area a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit, because I was kind of annoyed of falling down constantly. One sec, I paused my chat on accident. Been working with the second grade. Oh, well, that'll stress you out. Oh, children will stress you out from 0 to 100 instantly. Working with the second graders all week. And the only thing keeping you from breaking down from stress is that tomorrow is the last day. Fuzz, yo, welcome in, mate. Hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Well, hey, at least look positive side, right? Silver lining. At least tomorrow is the last day. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Your Thursday is going amazingly. It's great to hear, mate. Mine is doing great. Honestly, I always say it. Any day that I get to stream is an absolutely amazing day in my book. But let me show everyone. So actually, remember how I was saying the other day I wouldn't understand how the farm worked until it was done? Well, I kind of... Oh, wait. Bro, I didn't even open the game. I'm sitting here getting ready for everything. I did everything besides open the game. Professional streamer, your streamer. Bear with me for a moment. The second graders are the only thing keeping your brain going right now. Wait, what? So wait, the second graders aren't stressing you out? So what's the stress? Is tomorrow the last day of your stress? That's the thing I'm hoping for, is tomorrow is the last day of your stress. This way you don't have to worry about stress after tomorrow. If tomorrow is the last day of the thing keeping you from going insane, then, oh, no, we need to find something else. We gotta find something else. Oh, Minecraft, why do you take literally an arm and a leg and 3 years to install/open? Alright, here we go, it's opening. You have an idea for a game that you plan to make, but it'll take a while, unfortunately. Hope it'll be worth. Honestly, the things that take a while generally are always worth in the end, right? Right? I hope so, but honestly, as long as you have fun doing it, it'll always be worth it in the end. If you're having a good time, even if you didn't finish the game in the end, you had fun, and that's all that matters, right? My God, please open. There we go. Become more big. There we go. True, exactly. Alright, so let's get into the world. And I just want to show you this absolute beast. I know I stayed up way too late. I was off Wednesday, so I wanted to have a little bit of a late stream, and I wanted to finish it. So I know a lot of people had to go to bed. Ignore the copper. I forgot I did that. Ignore the copper. Like I said, I was doing a little cleaning in the world here. Oh, wait. Before I get too distracted, wait. I need to do the beacon. Monkey. Purples. Okay, purple for shulkers. Oh, very fitting. Very fitting. Purple purple or like magenta? I know that's not really purple, but like it's kind of more pink. I'm assuming you mean like purple purple. Real purple. Hoss purple. Foop. Break it a blue. Place it a purple. Let's go. And then I'm going to show everyone this absolutely cracked farm. Honestly, I recommend this farm. Anyone that's out there, like, okay, did I tell everyone this story? Wait, I don't think I told everyone this story. Also, let's see. We got your book, Monkey Biz, and also Oob. You had clip of the stream last stream. So you also get a book character. Let me go find Monkey Biz real quick. Alphabet. I can remember. It's the. So I have to remember T, not M. T. T is over here. That's you. T. I can do alphabet. I know alphabet. There we go, Monkey Biz. Work Wi-Fi equals dead, so strim equal very lag. I understand that. You lurk now? No worries. Thanks for the lurk, Fuzz. Hope your Thursday continues to be fan-flippin-tastic. Let's see. I'm assuming we got E. I'm assuming E. Sister. That's how you spell sister, right? I think I still remember this thing that you're trying to type. E, alright, we got you. And then Oob, what character do you want if you are still in chat? Oob. Oob is somewhere close. The U. The U's. There's the U's. The Yu Hakusho's. Alright. The Knight. I think you have a space here. You do. You have the Knight space. What does Oob want? So, okay, so funny story. So the day that, remember the day we, W, okay. The Knight will, I don't know, the Knight wants, the Knight won't, the Knight wanes, the Knight W. Right now, the Knight W is B, oops, wait, you don't get a free character. Okay, good, I didn't save it. Wait, how did I swear I hit E. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted. Okay. Alright, so, the night we spent like 3 hours bringing the shulker from the end to the end to the overworld, we afterwards raided. I think we raided Zesty, Zesty Beans, awesome streamer by the way. If you've not followed him, I would definitely go recommend giving him a follow. Zesty Beans, and conveniently, I did not plan this. I swear they were also. Who's leaving? Gotta go. No worries. Have a good one, Monkey Biz. Safe travels. We'll catch you when you come back. So Zesty Beans was also bringing back a shulker to the overworld, having never had done it before, and building a shulker farm. I kid you not. Literally, this was happening. Ooh, a couple of these oxidized within the moment I was telling the story. So our pain was able to help them from experiencing as much pain when we helped them get a Shoki back. It was awesome. It was good times. So let's see. This farm we built, I think they built a different farm. But they built a scaffolding relating farm. So I want to do something funny today, actually. So we have, I'm getting so distracted. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to show everyone the farm real quick. So we got all the 7 extra Shokis that makes this farm tick. And I want to do something funny with this farm when we get a second. But I emptied this farm out, like, entirely before stream. Yeah, let me up. So, this farm was empty. Like, maybe like 5 minutes. Maybe at most 5 minutes between me emptying it out, going in there, and putting up the shulker shells. And already, we have another, like, several stacks of shulker shells. This farm is obscene. This farm is absolutely cracked. And it, like, as far as I know, covers all of its redundancies. So effectively what happens is, I don't know if we could see it from here, but, like, right here, there's a minecart that, like, rolls through, picks up one of these guys. Let's see. No, we can't see it because let me fly by it. Maybe we could see, hopefully not get shot here. Oh my god, they're going to shoot us. Oh my god, they are shooting us. So much shots fired. Let me see if I can pause and show everyone how this works, because it's kind of cracked. Okay, so right here, I know you probably can't see it that well, there's a minecart that comes up through this water column, goes across a rail, and picks up one of those guys hiding on the side. It then sits on top of a trapdoor and waits. When the guy down there dies or teleports out, it detects that, sends a redstone signal up, drops the minecart down that tube in the middle that we left there, and goes into the area where the snow golems shoot it and piss it off, and it keeps shooting bullets. Now, here's where the farm gets cracked, okay? That's kind of like normal, whatever, shulker there, blah, 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 okay, whatever, we have a backup system up here. Cool. So when we come down here, I can actually land and show you this part. I almost missed that. So all the shulkers at the bottom there, line up, so they shoot their bullets. Actually, I could come down here and show it a little bit easier. No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, bro. Oh my god, there's so many bullets. I pissed off so many shulkers. I hate the homing bullets. I hate the homing bullets. Hello? 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 Oh my god, they're behind me. And they're in front of me. Okay. And hit me? Hello? Alright, we're just gonna get hit one more time. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. So, these guys, when they shoot their bullets, they go up and down this channel and all hit the guy in the middle. So he reproduces like 1,000,000 times a second. Thank you, my toes. They thank you for that. Look at all those bullets. So all those bullets hit that guy in the middle, so he makes 1,000,000 copies at once, and all those copies just go all the way up there, and then eventually teleport up into there where the wither roses kill them. And then obviously the hopper chain collects all of them. Us sitting here, we probably have another stack of shulker shells from this farm. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let me show everyone what I did between streams, and then I want to do something funny, just because, my god, I don't know why I thought it was funny. I just think it would be funny. Alright, so, remember how I kept telling people I want to make like a bubble column elevator or something in here to stop having to climb up this stupid stairway? Well, I did it. I finally did it. And now we have an almost nice store. It's like it's super tight, but this isn't permanent. This is like just quick. But we have all our stone, and then all of that stone. You remember that wall of chests we had? Well, now it's all in here. It's all in 2 chests. Literally, that entire wall of chests fits in 2 chests. Not even 2 chests. Less than 2 chests. It's insane. So now we have more storage than our body knows what to do with. Because honestly, these 2 chests, we're going to build our official storage system eventually, right? This should last us until then. We can still go downstairs through here to our... Oh, I missed the door. Down to where our geodes are, in case we need to, you know, go whatever, geodes, blah, blah, blah. And then we could go up here. And go straight upstairs. And if we hold against here, we can get out like that. Or we go that way, we could get down here. Nice and easy. Toes. Most people think working with kids would be more stressful, but honestly, you've never felt better. Most of the time, you're completely alone at school, so finally having a place where you can work with the teachers who want to talk to you, and teaching students who look up to you. Yeah, this weekend is going to suck. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess there's that perfect time, right? Because, like, 2 young kids, pure annoyance, right? Like, pure pain. Just crying, screaming. You can't reason with them. They don't understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Then you hit a certain age where they're like calm and reasonable enough, where you, if they do get rowdy, you'd be like, here's a chalky milk, everything's fine, right? You could like bargain with them. And then they're great. And then you hit a certain age once they get too old where they're like, no, everything's mine, you're stupid, and I'm gonna do whatever I want, you can't stop me. Like, they become smart enough to know that you can't actually do anything to them. Then it becomes pain. And then you have teenagers. I honestly think teenagers are probably more frustrating. Because they know better. They actually know better. Children don't know better. They're just doing stupid things. Teenagers know better, and they choose to still do it. That's arguably more frustrating. All right, but that's it. That's the quick and dirty. That's the ha-ha funnies. That's everything we did. So now I want to do something stupid. I don't know if I have one of these left over. I do not. We need to make a potion. Are these are just water bottles. Hello, water bottle, so I need one of you, and I need one of you, and I need one of you. Chat, if you could figure out what I'm gonna do. I'll give a free character in someone's book. I'll give a free character in someone's book if they can guess what I'm gonna do with this. Let's not mess this up. Is Is it nighttime? Growing night. So yeah, we have infinite shulkers at this point. We can use shulkers for so many things. I refilled this boxo. I don't know if I want to fill all these spots with shulkers. Some extras would be nice. That is the wrong thing. Awkward potion should become potion of slow falling. The song is just a bop. You know, I said last stream that I wanted to do the thing where I remove the VOD music, blah 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 blah, where I take the audio track that is separated from the VOD and I like recombine it effectively. I wanted to do that. I did not. I did not. And this time they had a spa day with foot baths and polishing nails. Oh, wait, I missed the first part. They have this reward system where if they do enough good stuff, they get a reward like a movie or activity. And they got a full spa day. That's awesome. I don't feel like kids would truly appreciate a spa day like that, though. You know what I mean? Like, they already have it, like, what's the word? Like, I don't want to say they already have it good. I mean, they kind of do, depending on their parents. Like, honestly, it is definitely about to be sleepy time. Like, if they have good parents that take care of them and are well off enough, then kids have it the easiest, right? All they have to do is, like, eat, play, and do whatever we tell them to, like, that sort of thing. If they have bad parents, then, eesh, bad childhood, you know, bad times. Right, wait, I want to do this shot. This little boy wanted our nails to match. Oh my god, that's so adorable. That's awesome. I really do hope, because here's the thing. The children are our future, right? I should be far enough away where these guys don't mess with us. The children are our future. And it really saddens me, like, so much to see children that are raised, again, bad parents, going back to the bad parents thing. Children that are raised with, like, hatred. You know what I mean? Like, raised with racist parents that are, like, you know, homophobic or xenophobic or all the phobes, right? They're just all the phobes. So, like, seeing children grow up genuinely, like, just with the ability to form their own opinions and do these adorable, like, innocent things, amazing. I want to see more of it. I want to hear more of it. Because the world is a sad place as is. It needs to be happier. It wasn't a full day, but the last few classes of the day. That's awesome. So at least they had a couple classes with you where you were matching. That's awesome. Let's see. I want to find one of the red sheep. I want to do this thing. I only brought one of them. All right, one sec. Where's one of our blood sheep? All right, come on. Bullets, I know you see me. Oh my god, they immediately home in on me. How long does this last if I splash it on something? Bullets? Bullets. Sheep? Where are the bullets at? I thought the bullets were following me. I want to float a sheep. I want to float a sheep. I want the sheep to float. Bullets? Bullets? Hello? Bullets? Come on, like 100 of them shot me before. Oh my god. There's a bullet. It's following me. It has detected me. Follow me, bullet. Follow me. Do these live forever? Like, if they don't hit something, will they just go on to infinity? Oh no. Is it actually... Can it actually not pathfind through the grass? Oh my god, it's coming at me! It's coming right at me. Hello? Where is it actually? Oh my god, it's getting lost in the grass. Come and get me. Ascend! Ascend! I needed to do it. I don't know why. I don't know why. When I was out here watching all these bullets float around like this, the first thing in my mind was like, how many of these sheep are going to accidentally wander this way, aggro these guys, and then get yoked into the sky? And I'm so glad I got the chance to experience that. Oh. Okay, as far as actual plans for today's stream, I really didn't have any. Today, I'm half asleep, and I have things I want to do, but I feel like I don't want to focus on anything super serious today. So maybe we work on our library. Maybe we work on something random. Maybe we go out and have an adventure. Go find adventure. I'm going to collect all these guys that are aged boys only. Maybe we hurt ourselves by dealing with the absolute abominations worth of freaking villagers we have beneath us right now. Make some sort of sorter. He's from Ukraine and doesn't speak. He just doesn't speak. I stopped that sentence at a really weird place. He's from Ukraine and doesn't speak to a lot of doesn't speak a lot of Norwegian. So he has to be a little patient with him. But holy shit, is it worth it? That's awesome. Honestly, that's the other thing that's amazing is we need more adults that are patient. Because a lot of kids, you know, they, again, don't know better, right? And we have a lot of patience. We have a lot of parents, honestly, too. We have a lot of adults that are like, child, do the thing already. I don't know why you don't understand this. And they just get, like, angry, right? And then the child becomes bitter. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you have to just, like, well, honestly, we do. I'm not saying you have to, like, kid gloves. You literally have to kid gloves. Everything in the world. But at the same time, you have to understand, kids are kids. And I'm not saying you don't understand. I think everyone in my chat understands. But there's a lot of adults out there that are just like, this is my job, and I really don't want to be here. And it's like, don't get me wrong. If you're working with kids, and you don't want to be there, it might be time you find a new profession. Or at least take a vacation somehow. And I know that's easier said than done, right? But, like, imagine being a doctor. Because this happens to doctors, too. There's another lateral step to this conversation. Being a doctor, but not caring about your patients. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you have to fall in love with every single one. But if you hit that, like, point in time, like that emotional fatigue, like, you need to be able to fix that. Otherwise, what is it? It's actually, there's a name for it. It's compassion fatigue. Isn't that what it's called? I think that's actually the name for it. Compassion fatigue. Like, if you hit that point where you're completely and utterly compassion fatigued, like, you either need to find a new line of work or you're gonna hurt yourself or someone else. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do something to maintain it. But yeah, no, that's super adorable. I'm sure that that little Ukrainian kid, like, looks up to you. You probably mean the world to them. And that's honestly such a wonderful feeling, right? Cat. What was I saying? What was I doing? Where am I? What number did you dial? Never call here again. That teaches them. Nobody messes with Adam Wee. Oh, chat. All right, you know what I say we do? You know what? 1.20 is around the corner. And one of the things that I really want to do for 1.20 is I want to build a sakura garden. I want to build a pink cherry forest biome. Now, obviously, we won't be able to build one anywhere near us. Well, find one anywhere near us, because these chunks are already generated. But, I'm thinking that we go up top here, because realistically, this is what I want to do. This entire, like, plateau, basin, whatever you want to call it up here, I want to make, like, a giant sakura garden. I want to have, and I was going to do this before they added these to the game. I was going to make our own trees. I thought it would be awesome. But I basically want to turn this whole area into a sakura garden. Like, big trees, like probably still going to custom make trees, but I do like the new wood texture that the sakura trees have. So we might, like, pre-build some trees out of, like, brown wood, brown wood out of brown wool, but then replace it with the new wood that comes out when it comes out. Sans Papyrus, Haunts, hope you're doing well. And yeah, and just in general, get this place terraformed. I did, you know, that's something we can do. This is something I've wanted to do since, like, day one. This little, like, path thing here, I wanted to turn this into, like, a little lake. Lake? Yeah, pond. I guess pond would be better. Have a little stream going out this way, where it goes up and underneath here, and kind of, like, vanishes. And that's basically what turns into our waterfall that we have over here. Ouch, my toes. And that turns into our waterfall. Maybe even have it actually come around the side of the building here. And then, like, connect down there. So maybe we do that. Maybe we terraform this area a little bit. That could be fun. I did want to get a bunch of pink. We need a lot of pink. We also need a lot of gravel. and sand. Maybe that's what we do today. Nice chill stream. We go collect a bunch of sand. Because the only way we're getting sand in this world... I could build a sand duper. I justified the sand and gravel duper when we were in super flat because we couldn't naturally get it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to justify it in this world. Because we have naturally generating biomes. So I think what we're going to do is... You see, I don't want to destroy anything too close to spawn chunks. We do have a desert not that far away. Honestly, we're surrounded by a lot of desert. Let's go grab some of our new shulkies and get a bunch of sand. And then we're going to make a bunch of pink sand. We're going to make pink sand. We're going to make pink sand for the Sakura garden. I'm going to leave these guys to age. Where am I going? This way. Wrong direction. We're going to collect just a ton of sand. So we're going to have some ASMR block picking upping. I have... Oh yeah, I don't feel like I actually showed everyone. So I talked about how many we had, but... So this is the stuff I picked up before stream. So like for the 5 minutes, I picked this up, I emptied those chests out over there. This is what generated between streams. For like the hour that I was doing this. It was... it's ridiculous. It's basically... I did the math. 1,400 shulker shells an hour is basically an entire shulker box filled with shells every hour. And since we built that thing in our spawn chunks, it is literally going on nonstop. Even if we're in another dimension, even if we're in the end, that thing is still running. It's crazy. It blows my brain. Let's grab, I don't know, like that many more shulkies for now. There we go. And we're going to go find a desert to absolutely destroy. I have food, I have fireworks, it's nighttime, let's sleep. I want to find a desert that's close enough that we don't have to go too far and render new chunks, but that we're definitely not going to, like, use. Or at least one that if we destroy, we can make it look nice again. Like, by converting the biome into something different. I considered yeeting all this, but... I don't think I wish to. Especially considering I have plans for a build in this area in the future. I want to leave this intact. Even if we end up changing it later, then fine, we'll harvest the sand later. We're always going to need sand. But I don't think I want to actually touch any of this. This is probably something we'll turn into a new biome, like terraform it to something else later. Maybe if we go... Ooh, maybe over here? Actually, yeah. We can yeet this entire chunk here. This looks a little ugly anyway, so if we leveled this down to the point where it was just water, I think I'd be content with that. This way we could ride our boat over it easier. Alright, yep, we're just gonna dig all this up. Sweet. Alright. Chat, don't let me break my spoon. Don't let me break our soup spoon. Yeah, let me turn the block sounds up a little bit. Just sweep through all of this. Should we switch the music up? Since we're not doing anything super hype today. We switch it up and get some, like, Minecraft or, ooh, maybe some lo-fi. Maybe some lo-fi if we're going with a little bit more ASMR vibes. If we're having a chill, relaxing stream. Yeah, I think let's go with some lo-fi, some loofy. Swippy swappy it up some. The song just ended, perfect timing. Let's see. Let's do some lo-fi. Where's my lo-fi? There we go. There we go. Bring the vibe down a little bit. Relax some today. Now, I'm not planning today. I have to go to work early tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be a long day. So I'm not planning on doing another 6-hour stream tonight. Probably going to try to aim for like 2.5, 3 hours. Something like that. I definitely don't want to do more than 3 hours. I feel like I would be pushing it. I've been kind of sleep deprived the last few days. It's my own fault. I'm not blaming anyone. I chose to stream for 6 hours after not sleeping for 24 hours. You know what I mean? Like, completely my fault. But at the same time, I would like to catch up a little bit. And this weekend's going to be a little bit busy for me. Do we heat this island? We'll deal with that later. For now, let's just collect all the snad. All the sands. Collect all the sands, Undertale. Give me all the sand. Just completely harvest all of this. And now that we have the storage space for it, we could basically store, what is it? 64. How many spots does a double chest hold? 54, I think? I'm going off memory because I'm not looking it up. I'm not stopping what I'm doing to look it up. I think it's 54 slots. So 54 shulkers full of sand. Technically 108? Technically 108 would be the maximum we can hold right now. And here's the thing, we could always just add another layer of chests. So it's not like we're limited to that. But I feel like we wouldn't need more than that, and if I put off building the actual storage system for that long, then I'm a terrible person. Just completely ruin this. And just bring it down to water. There's probably going to be sandstone. There's probably going to be sandstone by the time we get down that far. And actually probably going to be regular stone, but... we'll at the very least remove all of the sand. Alright. Now we have to actually put down a shulky. Do one of these. Collect all of the sand. And I'm going to show chat what I mean by I need pink sand. We have tons of white, because we have infinite bone meal from our bone meal farm there. And honestly, the iron farm produces a ton of red dye, so by the time we get back home, we should have tons of red dye in there. So we should be able to make all of the pink sand we want. And I'm going to make like a shulker's box worth of it, because honestly, I'll probably use it for something in the future if I accidentally make too much. Not terribly concerned. See, it's unfortunate that we hit sandstone like that. I wish there were deserts that were just made completely out of sand. I know it's probably safer for the generation to do this, so you don't have the giant pitfalls, not to mention the possibility of having an entire mountain made out of sand that would completely collapse if it would jankily generated, and then lag your computer out by having too much sand falling at once. I wonder if anyone's ever crashed their Minecraft game by having too much... Ooh, we gotta be careful. Maybe we light this up. Maybe we make sure that nothing spawns down here and sneaks up on us. Yes? Oh my god, it's a whole ass cave. Well, I don't have enough torches on me for that. We'll just hope that nothing makes it all the way back up. We'll be fine, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Also, I don't know what's so fun about digging sand, but honestly, I feel like digging anything like this is satisfying. Insta-mining it, sweeping across and just flattening out a layer. You get to hear all the little block sounds, the little ploops, ploops, the ploops, the ploops. Good times. Chill, relaxing. So what does chat have planned for their weekend? Speaking of relaxing weekend, sand plorps, exactly. We got the sand plorps. Any fun plans? Anyone going to see a movie? Anyone going to go hang out with their friends? Any parties? We do have, oh yeah, isn't this upcoming Monday Memorial Day? Anyone have any barbecues? Anyone, and if any of my viewers are actually in the United States? It does remind me of Slime Rancher. It does. Honestly, I need to play more Slime Rancher 2. I bought that game specifically because, well, I mean, Slime Rancher. Had to. Absolutely had to. I played the crap out of it on stream. And then, I don't think I've ever actually finished it. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. Beautiful game. But part of it just felt like it could have been Slime Rancher 1, like a DLC. It didn't really feel like a separate game. And again, maybe I didn't play into it long enough. Maybe eventually it feels something separate. But it really just did feel like Slime Rancher 2 or Slime Rancher 1 Part 2. Especially considering I played Slime Rancher while it was in development, like when it first came out. So it always felt like it was in development. So I constantly kept just getting updates with new areas and new slimes being added. So like Slime Rancher 2 to me just feels like another update that added it. You feel a bit better? Yay! Any particular reason? Just curious. Just feeling a little bit better, hanging out, vibing, not worrying about the world. Sad, but the tears stop. Oh, mate, don't make me cry. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, I think I said this on last stream. So someone asked me about how many like kittens or something like that, cats I've ever had, and I said I used to like foster cats when I was younger. The first batch was definitely the worst because you get attached to them. You name them, you love them, they're adorable, you watch them grow up, and then you have to let them go. You don't think Oob responded earlier? Can he hire you as your bonker? I mean, that's up to Oob. It's his points he's spending. Let's see. Our first full box. And I will never forget, like literally, physically impossible. I cannot forget the first batch of kittens that I've ever fostered. When you raise something like that, bottle feed it, bring it up, etc., etc., it like ingrains itself into the coreest part of your brain. Which is why I can never understand how parents do, like, horrible things to their children, like leave them in cars and, I don't even want to talk about it. It actually makes me sick. But my first kittens that we ever raised were named Cloud and Butterscotch. Legitimately. The Cloud was entirely white. I'll never forget the way they looked. Cloud was entirely white except for this little black patch they had, like, by their ear. And Butterscotch was like an orange tabby. And they were both adorable and rambunctious because kittens. And effectively, when I lived in New York, my parents had a downstairs bathroom that no one really lived downstairs. It wasn't quite a basement, but it was like a half basement because in New York we could have those. So, like, the windows would still go outside, like they were above ground, but like half of the floor was effectively underground. And pretty much the only reason that anyone went downstairs at first was because my mother's had like a work from home data entry business sort of thing, and she worked in the basement. So I mean, she was the only one that used the bathroom for that. But when I got older, she stopped doing that and she just got a normal like day job once she wasn't raising 2 kids. With that said, that basement bathroom pretty much never got used now, so it got converted into a foster kitten bathroom. We would keep like the toilet seat closed so they couldn't get in and get hurt or anything like that. But then we basically put like a those little like gates, like collapsible baby gates. We put that over the bathtub. And then the bathtub basically was like a free range. Oh no, I see something unpleasant over there. We're not near. How did you guys spawn out? I mean, I know how, but like why? Leave. Shoo, I'm telling an adorable story. You're interrupting. How rude. So anyway, where was I? So the bathtub was basically where we let them live until they grew old enough to be able to jump over the little kitten gate that we had, and then they just roamed around the entire bathroom. But at that point, they were big enough that they weren't going to hurt themselves. And we'd bottle feed them, blah blah blah. All the normal adorable kitty stuff that you do. And yeah, I probably went through. Oh gosh, I want to say like maybe 6 batches of kittens. All different sizes, but Cloud and Butterscotch, the first 2, were definitely just 2. Just obviously only 2, and then like I think the next batch after that was like 4, and then following that we had another like 3, and then 2. Like random things, because effectively my mother worked at an animal hospital when she got that not working from home job. And people constantly abandoned animals. They kind of treated it like it was a firehouse, where it's like, oh, you don't want your baby? Well, don't do something stupid, just leave it here. And the hospital was kind of cool with, taking care of them, taking them in. So people kind of knew that was the hospital you dropped off kittens, which, A, kind of sucked, because like every day you would come into work and be like, oh, what animal is going to be abandoned here today? But at the same time, it was like, all right, a little bit of peace of mind knowing that at least people had the decency to leave it somewhere where it would hopefully be taken care of, as opposed to just throwing it in a little literal garbage bag, which I have, as much as we have great stories from, working in an animal hospital where you save lives and all that jazz, unfortunately you also get some really, really dark, depressing stories. I try to avoid telling those on stream because I don't want to bring the mood down, but it's an inevitability. You have 2 cats. One is 5, the other's 3. They have the most personality you've ever seen footballs have. Yep. That's why I said some cats are definitely their own characters. Some cats I feel like just download the generic cat template and do cat things. Like, perfect example of the having character, rather. My cat that I own right now. He thinks he's a dog. He just straight up thinks he's a dog. If you call him, he comes to you. He'll play fetch. He'll literally bring the toy back to you. Like, it's wild to me. And I'm glad, too, because I really didn't want to have a cat. I was afraid of them tearing up the furniture. I just bought my first house, so to speak. And then find out that, hi, I also now have a cat. Like that sort of thing. But, honestly, if I had to have a cat, I wouldn't want any other cat but mine. And I'm going to be very, very sad the day that, he eventually leaves us. I try not to think about it. It's one of those things. I feel like all pet owners do this. You know that your pet is not going to outlive you, and you don't want them to, right? You feel like that would be worse. But at the same time, you kind of just press the snooze button on the emotions that are going to come up when that eventually happens, right? I know I'm not the only one that does that. You say we have 1 cat and 1 confused dog. That's fair. That's a mood. That's a vibe. But yeah, no, we love our animals, right? So, I mean, that's just one of those things where I feel like it's unavoidable. Eventually, we're going to be sad. I saw this really great quote, and I'm sad that I forgot the exact quote. But it was something along the lines of, when we get animals, we basically know that we're, like, taking out a loan on happiness. Like, they're going to give us all of this happiness and all of these feelings, and we're going to have an amazing time. And they kind of take it with them when they leave us. It's like we're getting a happiness, like, loan, and then they collect when they leave. And it was one of those things where it's like the memory is the thing that, like, the receipt that you get to be happy about. But the sadness you're left with, like the hole you're left with when they leave you, is basically their return on investment on happiness. You've had 4 cats your whole life. That's not honestly bad. Let's see, how many pets have I had? Excluding fosters, like actual pets. I've had 2 birds. I considered those pets because they kind of lived with us their whole life. We were supposed to rehabilitate them, and they kind of just ended up being a house pet. They lived with us their entire lives. So at that point, if you don't actually ever like let go of your foster, that's a pet. I'm sorry. Your first cat ever was half Maine Coon. Had the body and build of Maine Coon, but his fur was really short. Honestly, that sounds convenient, because that's one of the big problems with Maine Coons, is especially when they get older and they can't groom themselves properly, it becomes a mess. One giant walking mat if you don't take care of them. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem brushing a cat. I personally find brushing a cat soothing, but they do not like being brushed. They will hiss, piss, scream, and claw you. Especially if they get, like, matted. Pure black and named Shadow. My very first pet, actually, when I was so young that I barely remember, my very first pet ever was a dog named Shadow. Puppy named Shadow was a black lab. And my parents, unfortunately, had to give this puppy away because they had to move out of the apartment they were living in when they had me to actually have a house. And the house that they were renting did not allow... I think I got that backwards. They had a house that they were renting. Yeah, it was apartment. I guess they had an apartment, because I don't really remember the apartment. I have no memories of the apartment. I have memories of the house, and they basically had to give up. They had to give up puppy in order to move and have kid. I made them remove puppy from their lives. Your parents also had a dog named Sandy. She died when you were small. Yeah. My parents had a picture. I remember the picture more. I have more memories of the picture than I do of the actual dog. Don't remember her at all. There's 2 dogs that were prevalent in my life when I was very young. And I'm trying for the life of me to remember the German Shepherd. My grandmother had a German Shepherd. I think her name was like Sadie or something like that. I'm trying to remember. She was a sweetheart. Like, she was one of the OG shepherds, not like the current day crazy ones. Like, that dog would protect me. Like, literally, my parents could leave me out in the open just next to that dog. That dog would just sit next to my carriage. It would just sit there and guard me. And if someone came up to me, it would be like, nope, stay away. This child is under my protection, and I will eat you alive. Like, literally. Like, that best dog. Best doggo. I have very few memories of that dog, because, again, I was an infant at the time. You know, I'm literally in a stroller at the time. And unfortunately, she died of old age. She might have had some other complications, I don't recall, but she just got old. Shadow, the lab, my parents had to give up, basically got to live on a farm for their days, so I'm sure that lab had a blast. Living on a farm, just having a good time, running around on a field. I'm sure they had the absolute time of their life. I feel like a farm, a well taken care of farm dog, at least, is like a dog's dream job, so to speak. Chase aminals, have fun, not think about life, eat all the best food. You know what I mean? I think she was a Cocker Spaniel, brown and white. Cocker Spaniels are a strange breed. They are like on the border of I almost don't feel it's fair that they should exist, because they're so like short and stubby. They have so many ear problems. They're not quite short-nosed enough that it's like, ooh, that's cruel. Like pugs, I think, are unfair. The pugs are adorable, but I think they're mean. They're a mean breed to breed. Mean race? They're not races. It's a mean breed because they have so many problems. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean all pugs. I mean specifically the ones that their noses are like caved into their face. You remember the one photo you saw of a baby being curled up against it? Yeah, that's what I mean. My parents actually had a framed photo of Shadow. And then the photos of the German Shepherd. I don't want to call her Sadie because I don't remember if that was her name, and I don't want to misremember her. She was my grandma's dog. I do remember my grandma had a cat as well, and this cat was evil. The devil incarnate. I almost lost an eye as a child to this cat. And I literally was just waving goodbye to the cat. I didn't do anything. I didn't come up to it. I didn't try to attack it. I was just like, bye, kitty. And it reached out and tried to maul my face. I am so lucky that I was far enough away and there was a railing between me and it. Because if that cat had no railing to stop its arm from extending further, it would have taken my eye out, literally. Like, I was like 4 years old. I was like actual child. And yeah, absolute cranky cat. I think my dad legitimately tried to kill this cat as a kid because it like attacked him constantly. And he got so fed up, I think he tried to like throw it off the second story of like, they have a porch. My grandmother had a porch, like outside, like a porch balcony that was like on the second floor. And like my dad got so pissed he threw the cat out, basically threw the cat out the window. And the cat was fine because cats are magic. Just landed and kept running. I don't think anything could kill that cat besides. All right, tell me, chat, tell me. Everyone probably knows a nasty cat. I feel like everyone knows a nasty cat. The nasty cats live the longest. I had this running joke when it came to animals. Honestly, people too. Nastiness is a preservative. All nice people, like the nicest people in the world, die young. Like seriously, like perfect example. Look at Technoblade. Perfect example. What a legend of kindness. Died at such a horribly young age. And then you have these nasty, crotchety dinosaurs, like these racist, horrible people that don't deserve to breathe the same oxygen. Why is that? There has to be something about being a crotchety person, like an actual evil person, that allows you to live longer than other people. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just you don't care. Maybe it's the fact that you don't care about other living things, that you have like no stress because you're like, I don't care if this thing dies. I don't care if these people are suffering. While meanwhile, the good people in the world are like, oh no, I'm worried and stressed that other people are unhappy and I want to help. You know what I mean? Like they're burning the candle at both ends. I don't know. But it was a joke that kind of always held its merit. And all of the nasty, crotchety cats. They're too mean to die. Yeah, exactly. No one wants to take them in. You've heard that Germany, it's illegal to breed hairless cats that don't have whiskers? Really? That's interesting. Because, like, hairless cats, you know, I guess if they don't have whiskers, specifically. Not like sphinxes, because sphinxes have whiskers. because I guess if they don't have whiskers, they're kind of blind in a way. Not literally blind, but like, I don't know if chat knows this, but like cats have really good vision for farsightedness. Like they could watch a fly move around like so freaking fast from far away. But when it's up close, they're basically blind. Like they have like no nearsighted vision. So they actually genuinely rely on their whiskers as like a sort of physical sonar. Like something touched a whisker, they know exactly where that thing is now because it's basically physically touching them. And they have whiskers on more places than just their face. Like they have it on their paws and stuff like that too. They're a lot shorter. Like the face ones are definitely the longest one. But they basically have like extra thick, extra long hairs on like their hocks and their front paws and stuff. Exactly. Yep. It helps them like have spatial awareness around their head because realistically, they can't see that close. When they're pushing their face up against an object to try to go through it, they can't actually see that object. They're basically blind close up. Not literally, but figuratively. So yeah, no, the whiskers are basically allowing them to see. It's the equivalency of having that little cane that blind people have to like tap around to make sure they know where they're going. That's what the whiskers are to a cat. Except for they can like immediately respond to it. Like they are in tune with that. So heavily so. So yeah, I can see that as cruel. It would be like intentionally bleeding. It would be like intentionally breeding a blind animal. Like that you knew was going to be born blind. That would be cruel in my opinion. It's kind of like why I feel like bulldogs, like American bulldogs and English bulldogs these days have been inbred so much that their faces are literally caved in so far that they can't breathe properly without surgery, without a palate reduction. It's disgusting. I honestly do believe it should be animal cruelty to breed those dogs. I know they're cute. I know they're cute, but actually they are suffering. Without surgical, without medical intervention, they suffer. That is terrible. Because they reach out as wide as... Yeah, I know, right? It's illegal to breed cats with floppy ears because of serious health problems. You see, I love that other countries have laws like this because America really doesn't. Like, personally, I think you should have to have a license to breed animals together, professionally. Like, if your dog screws another dog and it has puppies, then fine, whatever. But, like, at that point in time, you'd be like, oops, accident happened, maybe we should get them fixed. You know what I mean? But in America, any idiot could literally grab two dogs and start making them screw, and then next thing you know, I'm a professional breeder. I'm sorry, no. Please stop. And then they have deformities, and they're not well taken care of, and they're sickly, and the vaccinations never line up properly. It's a hot mess. The hottest of messes, even. And honestly, I think they should have to have a license, personally. If you're going to bring that much life into the world and have zero idea of what you're doing... I'm not saying breeders are in general, like I'm not saying breeders in general are awful. I just mean specifically the people that are breeding animals irresponsibly. That's specifically it. There's our Shulky. Exactly. Yeah. Like specifically, I knew this one person. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna say where I knew them from. I don't want even if people are terrible, I never want anyone to ever harass another person. That's a completely separate, like, two wrongs don't make a right? But I knew this one person, not like personally, but knew of them, that specifically bred white boxers. Now you might say, that sounds adorable. Boxers are cute, and white ones sound adorable, like an albino boxer. However, there's a reason. There's always a reason why things like that, why rarities pop up. Most albino animals, for starters, are blind, like outright. And if not, they have horrible skin conditions because they have like no pigmentation to protect them from the sun. Like they're generally riddled with cancer as they grow old. Like there's a reason like that they have a genetic defect. So you're sitting there and intentionally breeding this animal with a genetic defect, intentionally. And here's the kicker. I dealt with white boxers all the time, just from natural, like, you know, happened to happen, someone had it, or someone adopted one from a shelter, not realizing the pain they were going to go through. And I will tell you right now, it will be a pain. I have never seen a white boxer live into double digits, period. They are lucky if they live to 4. Like, genuinely. They always get cancer, 100%. Like, I have never seen a white boxer without cancer. Doesn't matter what you do. You could spay them, neuter them, you could do everything in the world. They are just cancer prone. So personally, I would say breeding intentionally a genetic defect that is more or less going to guarantee one of two things. Guaranteed cancer. No way around it. You're just getting cancer if you're a white boxer. But also heart problems, cardiomyopathy, things like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. And here's the thing. For what? A gimmick? You're going to make a creature live on this planet for years with, like, horrible medical issues, like suffering, and then die. A sad, painful... Because here's the thing. Someone is going to adopt that dog. Someone is going to adopt that adorable white box because it looks cute, and it deserves a loving home, and they're going to have no idea. And then their children are going to get attached to it, the family's going to get attached to it, and then 3 or 4 years later, it's going to die of cancer. And they're going to spend thousands of dollars trying to save that pet because they care, because they're good people, and they didn't know what they were doing. All because some breeder is like, haha, I can make money because people will think white dog is cute. Horrible. Disgusting. I think so. Screw up. So yeah. I think I read that one already. I did. But yeah, no. Like I said, I have strong views on these things. I try not to talk about it because I want to rant for an hour about it. But yeah. If the animal physically cannot give birth to itself without medical intervention, maybe that's a sign. Just saying. Might be a hot take here. But maybe that's a sign that it shouldn't exist. If you literally have to split open an animal because its head is so wide that it cannot fit through the birth canal, maybe you shouldn't be breeding that intentionally. I'm looking at you, teacup chihuahuas. I'm looking at you with your soft, squishy heads that always cause brain damage to the point where sometimes the animal physically cannot walk. Physically has no motor skills. Has to be carried around its entire life because its head is so heavy and its brain is so squished that it cannot function as a living thing. Your brother's GF had a white German Shepherd. She's the most beautiful dog you ever seen, but you never specifically want one for the color. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I honestly do think white animals are beautiful. It's like the purity, like white foxes. But like white foxes exist naturally. Like that is their actual intended color. Like Arctic foxes, they do that for camouflage. Their genes specifically made them that. It's not a deficiency. It's not a mutation. Well, I mean, technically everything's a mutation, but it's not a defect. It's intentional. Beautiful animals, right? You go look at adorable white foxes on the internet. If you're having a bad day, watch fox videos online. It's like watching kitten videos online. It'll immediately make you happier. But that's the difference. Like, that's natural. It's meant to be. If anything, having like a black Arctic fox or whatever, like that would be the defect. You know, that would be the thing that nature would call out because it would stick out like a sore thumb and then get hunted or killed. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to animals that aren't supposed to be white, breeding them intentionally to get a weird color generation, you're basically inbreeding. That would be like breeding two humans together to intentionally get a blue-skinned human. You would be considered a horrible monster. And chat, if you think that that's not real, that's a real thing that can happen. Like, what is it? The Kentucky Blue Bloods? Like, isn't that saying actually from, like, this inbred family that, like, lived up on a mansion in Kentucky somewhere, where they literally, they're for generations. Don't get me wrong. This is not like it's not like your brother and your sister get together and a blue baby pops out, all right? It's not that easy. This is generations, literal generations of a family, of an inbred family, and their skin turned blue. That's not normal. That's not good. That's not okay. They had horrible genetic mutations and deficiencies. They did not live well. And then they died eventually. They physically could not survive. Oh. Nature's scary sometimes and what you can do with it. Like if you were looking at adopting a hairless cat, you would go for one with whiskers, but if there's one without, you wouldn't. Then you'd adopt it. Wait, but if there's only one without, then you'd adopt. Yeah. Like if you're saving it from a shelter, blue fugates, I can't even say that word, but yeah, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, like saving an animal from a shelter, at that point the damage is done. Save the animal from the shelter. But I would never condone specifically finding a breeder and paying a breeder real money, and generally a lot of money, for an animal like that, because that would encourage the breeder to then continue to breed more animals. If it's in a shelter, the damage is done. It already exists. It's going to live there probably for the rest of its life. You are saving its life and giving it a new life, giving it new hope by adopting it. Adopt. Personally, There's so many animals out there, chat. I would honestly say never go to a breeder. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to knock breeders down, because breeders that do their job correctly, I respect. Genuinely. They go through a lot of trouble. So I don't want to like discount their profession, but at the same time, there are so many animals out there right now just sitting, rotting in shelters. If you're going to get a pet, I promise you, you're probably going to be happier with a mutt. You don't want a purebred something or other. That little mutt you're going to grab at the shelter is going to make you the happiest you'll ever be. I promise you. And you'll have less medical bills. Less medical bills. Because honestly, purebred dogs have more genetic problems. The mutts have better genetic diversity, so they have less medical issues. It's just science. It's caused by a blood disorder. Yeah, I thought that's why they were called blue bloods. Because it's like blah, 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 something about the blood made their skin blue. It's so creepy. They also had, like, other weird deficiencies, like really big ears or something like that, right? Like, it was more than just they had blue skin. Like, you look at these people, and they look like aliens. They look like humans pretending to be aliens. Like, put a wig on, you know, like, wear clothes. They legitimately look like aliens trying to blend in on Earth. It's scary. It's an oxygen deficiency in the blood. That's crazy. So they're basically asphyxiating themselves every few seconds, or perpetually. They're just walking around asphyxiated. It's wild. Yeah, and that's effectively what we're doing with dogs. That's what we're doing with inbreeding of these animals. It's horrible. We don't want to do this, chat. It's not good for them. It's not good for us. Don't get me wrong. I understand why people want it. Like, and there's a sport behind it, right? Which, I feel weird about sports that involve literally bringing life into this world for no reason besides to do sport. But fine, whatever, it's humans. Humans have a culture, blah, blah, blah. They can't be sophisticated potatoes like us, right? But all jokes aside, like, I get it. There's, like, the sport about it. But, like, there has to be some level of, like, you gotta find studs and things like that that are not literally the offspring of the mother. Okay? I don't care what you say. You can't do that. You can't keep doing that. And I know that's why I say the difference between like a real breeder. Because a real breeder, like a genuinely good, honest-to-God breeder, will go out there and find purebred studs and this, that, and the other thing. And they will make sure that their generation gap is not literally mother being screwed by their children. And yes, make sure that their puppies will be able to breed. But the discount breeders will be like, haha, I am big brain. I am so smart. I adopted this purebred puppy, and now I'm going to make it get pregnant with this random other dog, and then just continue to breed their puppies together and just print money. I am so smart. I am so rich. No, you're a terrible person. I'm sorry. You probably, here's the worst part, is they probably aren't even trying to be. They're just like, oh, this is a way I can print money. This is easy. I will do this thing. They probably don't even realize, because a lot of people don't view animals as animals. They view them as objects. And, I mean, that's a whole separate conversation I don't want to start on, but you could also get blue skin from taking my sleepy brain can't pronounce that word right now. By silver, which was pushed as a COVID cure by... Great. So we have pseudo blue bloods from anti-vaxxers. You know what? I hate to say it, but as long as there's no other side effects to it besides they turn blue, they deserve that. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, chat. Look, I always say this, and I will champion this forever. Freedom of speech is important. And doing whatever you want as long as you're enjoying yourself is important. But if you're hurting other people, stop. The anti-vax movement is literal horsewash. Actual garbage. There's no evidence behind it. Every time someone points evidence at it, it has been disproven a million times. They just choose to literally ignore it. It's gotten so bad. The misinformation has gotten so bad that literally YouTube has to put like little captions beneath videos of anti-vaxxers saying, by the way, this is all horse crap. But if you want to watch it, continue watching it. I'm not even joking. Like, go watch a flat earth video or go watch an anti-vax video or something like that on YouTube, and literally has a pop-up beneath it saying, by the way, don't believe any of this crap. Here's science saying all this stuff. But anyway, if you want to watch the video, go ahead. That is peak. That's freedom of speech. You're not being told not to say it. You could say whatever you want, but at the same time, Here's the fact check for you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Also, that gives health issues. What? Didn't they take a cult leader? What? They push it? Oh, I'm sure it causes health issues. I can't imagine your skin turning blue does not cause a health issue. I'm just saying. We might have to go back and repair our, what's his name? Our Chevy in too long. Yeah, I like, for perfect example, honestly, and this is another thing, I try not to take drugs. I mean, like, medications, not like do drugs. I honestly pretty straight arrow myself. I don't even drink alcohol. All you know, she died. Ooh, L. That's an L. That's a big L. Everything has a side effect, right? You take Advil, it has a side effect. You take ibuprofen, you know, like you take friggin' Gas-X, it has a side effect. Now, the side effect might be terribly minute compared to the benefit you get from taking it, but everything has a cost. All medication, literally across the board, all medication is a balancing act of how much does it help you versus how much does it hurt you. Like, perfect example, look at chemo. Almost kills you. You're literally poisoning your body. But the alternative is cancer, which definitely kills you. So you're basically like, yes, I will choose to almost die to potentially not die. That is literally the trade-off. It interferes with the body's ability to absorb a lot of antibiotics and medication, as well as causing liver and nervous symptoms. Yep. Honestly, people are getting permanently f***ed up. Actually permanently damaged for life. And here's the problem. If you're old and you chose to do that of your own volition, like you had every chance to do your research and you're like 60-something and you did it, you know what? That's on you. But there's parents that push this on their kids. And now these kids are permanently screwed up. Permanently messed up. Because of the decisions of not even them. Because of their parents. Because of this stupid crap. Like all the anti-vax stuff, especially, you know, here's the thing that pisses me off the most about it. I'm going to get off this topic because I really don't want to get political here. I avoid this with the plague. I think everyone in this chat agrees, so we don't have to have this conversation. I also don't like echo chambers, so that's another reason. If we're all going to agree on the topic, it just doesn't need to be discussed. You know what I mean? But here's the last thing. All the parents that are anti-vaxxers out there, that are intentionally keeping their kids from getting vaccinated and making sure that they're at risk constantly, all of those parents were vaccinated as children. They are literally the largest hypocrites in the world. Get dunked on. Get absolutely wrecked. Your parents vaccinated you. You've been sitting there on your throne of protectedness, making sure your child is not. You're a horrible person. I hope you feel bad. Oh, okay, that's as far as I want to go with that conversation. I don't want to sit here and talk about politics all night long. I will actually cry because it's terrible. It's awful. I just want to break these so that this could be level. Just break it. We're gonna have to go back in a second and repair our shovel, so we may as well repair our pickaxe while we're at it. I don't even want the sandstone. I guess we could take it. We might use it in a build later on. I don't want to waste it. But I literally have no purpose for it right now. But honestly, yeah, there's so many things. Like, perfect example. Everyone's taken Benadryl before, right? Everyone raise a hand. How many people have taken Benadryl? Did you know Benadryl actually can make it harder to get restful sleep? How many of you out there take Benadryl to help you sleep? How many of you take that NyQuil thinking, I'll get a good night's sleep tonight? Thank you, drugs. Haha, making it worse. Did you know if you take enough Benadryl, it could kill you? Actually. Because here's the kicker, chat, right? When you put something in your body, it has to go somewhere. I know, genius philosophy, right? Genius philosophy. When you put something in your body, it has to go somewhere until your body can get it out of your body. And with certain drugs, the way most all drugs work is, think of that children's game. Like, think of that game where you have the holes, like the triangle-shaped hole, with like the circles and the square pegs, and like you put the shape in the hole, right? When you take drugs, effectively the drugs are a square peg, or a triangle peg, or a round peg. They are one of the shapes. And then your body, somewhere in your body, has a receptor that is the shape of that. When you put so much of a drug in your body, all of the holes that are square-shaped for a square-shaped drug get filled. And they have to go somewhere. So they start going into the round holes, the triangle holes. They start going into holes sideways. They go anywhere that they can fit to try to fit somewhere and get out of your body. You ever see that? What was that TikTok where it's like, hey, where does the half circle shape go? That's right, the square hole. Wait, I gotta find this video. This video is hilarious. I gotta find this video. 1 second. This is literally what happens when you OD on drugs. I'm gonna find this video. It's 1 second. YouTube. I think it's on YouTube. Goes in the square hole. Yeah, I'm glad that it popped up when I just started typing this. Okay, yeah, here, 1 second. I'm going to pause the music. We're going to watch this video real quick, because this is what happens to your body on drugs. Oh, wait a sec, it's muted. I have to unmute. There we go. Alright, let's watch this video real quick.
This is a square.
That's a square.
Which spot that goes in?
The square.
That's right.
We did it! Square hole, yeah!
Okay.
Alright.
How about this rectangle? That one?
Also the square.
That goes in there too.
Yeah, we got it too. We got two squares.
Next,
Let's go.
We've got this thin rectangle.
The thin rectangle.
Can you guess where that goes?
The thin rectangle.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next,
The look
a
on
cylinder.
her face. Ooh, where's the
circle.
cylinder?
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole. Now, we've also got this semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The semicircle.
semicircle?
The semicircle.
That's right. It's the square hole. Okay.
That's right, it's the
Up
square hole.
next, the triangle.
You don't know your
You know
therapist
what
told you
hole
your
that goes
autistic
in, right?
brain can't
Triangle.
make your own
That's
melatonin.
right.
Yeah,
Square
it's true.
hole.
It's not. Is it melatonin?
And up next,
Or is it
we have the arch.
it might be
The arch.
melatonin.
The
It might
arch.
be
You guessed it.
dopamine
Arch.
too.
it goes in the square.
The square. She broke at the end. Okay. But effectively, like that right there, that's the perfect example of how your body handles freaking drugs. Like, when you have so much of something... Hello? Oops, I disabled the game instead of my browser. When you have so many things in your body, they're trying to go somewhere. They will fit in any hole they could fit in. If they could all go sideways and fit in the square hole, you bet your tuchus they're going to go in the square hole. Which causes lots of complications, as you can imagine. Like stopping your heart, like lowering your blood pressure, or like, perfect example, let's say it goes into the hole. Let's say it goes into the hole that absorbs sugar in your brain, so your brain could fire off neurons and, function. Welcome back, Fuzz. Like, let's say that. Resub, yo, let's go. It didn't come through yet. Until you put your message in, I don't think it'll display in chat. So, like, let's say you take a drug that's supposed to, I don't know, like, just make you sleep. Like, make you feel better, whatever. And you're like, oh, I'll just take, like, 10 of these. Alright, well, now it's going to fill the square hole, so to speak, anywhere it can. And let's say it happens to fill the square hole where sugar goes. Yo, let's go, 2 months. Yo, whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, Fuzz. Enjoy all of your emotes and your ad vibrium. Yo, Brian, what are you doing? Yo. Yo. Oh, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got my point across. It's like if your brain suddenly has a whole bunch of things that aren't supposed to be in those slots, filling those slots, then it can't do the actual thing it's meant to do. Hebert, yo, let's get some Heberts in chat. Yo, let's get some golden potatoes. Hey, you got the golden pogtato? If you're subbed and you got a golden pogtato, let's spam some pogtatoes in chat for our resubs. I want to do that. Every time someone goes golden, I want pogtatoes in chat. Let's go. Come on, Fuzz is the one that subbed. We want other people. Come on, we want other people. Chatters, there we go. We got Oob. Come on, anyone else? I'll say your name if you put it in golden potatoes. We got Oob. We got Fuzz. Anyone else in chat got him? Wait, they're raining on me. Why are they not raining on me? Wait. Time out. This is a sin. This is a tragedy. 1 second. Why am I not connected? Am I not log? I am connect account config. Why am I not? It says authenticated. It says it's logged in and active. I'm not being potatoified. I'm not being potatoified. Where are my emotes? Where are they? They're not raining down upon me, the chat. I don't know why. And I can't interact with it because it's like locked in. Can I not do it while... What? Why? But why? I don't want I don't want to click something and accidentally break something while I'm live. I'll have to mess with it post-stream. I don't know why the emotes aren't raining down on me. How dare you, Possum. Oh, that's fine, guys. I appreciate all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing, by the way. In case I don't tell you that enough, I genuinely do mean it. Like, you don't understand. It blows my mind that I have anyone sub to me. Not to mention, what, I think we have 10 people subbed right now? Frickin' girl lunatics. Stop it. Get some help. Yo, let's go. I still do have new emotes on the craft, so to speak. I'm still trying to find someone that is going to make me the twerking animation. The twerking animation that I promised so long ago. I haven't been able to find anyone yet. I've checked Fiverr. I've checked Twitter. I'm really afraid, kind of. There's so many bots. Lurk again. No worries, Fuzz. Thanks for the sub and thanks for the lurk. There are so many bots on Twitter. Like, it's obscene. Until I became a streamer, I did not realize how many bots are on Twitter. But I can't trust anyone. So many people reach out to me and go like, hi, I'm a professional graphic designer, quote unquote, and then try to sell their service to me. And me, I'm like, cool, that's awesome. Like, legitimately, I appreciate the grind, and let me see your work, and I'd love to potentially commission you. But then they just, like, steal other people's artwork and post it. And then they just steal your money and run. And there's, like, no way to get your money back from Twitter, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's so toxic. I hate it. I want to just be able to trust people on the internet. I want to be able to just be like, hi, you said you will give me a thing if I give you a thing? All right, let's trade. That's how barter works, you know? But I'm sticking to Fiverr for now, unless I know them personally. Like, unless I know them personally, or someone that I know personally has commissioned them and they're trustworthy and down to earth, blah blah blah. Otherwise, I am sticking to Fiverr, where if they don't deliver my thing, I can get my money back. Especially because I want to pay them, like, fair. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love, honestly, when everyone makes me fan art. I love it so much. I want to display it. I want to display it proudly. I want to use it. It doesn't matter what it is. People have literally made fan art in MS Paint, and I still put it on the slideshow. You know what I mean? I don't care if it took you a minute. I don't care if it took you a week. I want to show it. And I want the artists that make all of our stuff, you know, our emotes, you know, etc. Anything, any assets that we use. I want them to get paid. I want them to be able to be proud of their work. You got to remake the fan art drawing. Why? It's awesome. Honestly, the one that you made and the ones that Aki have made are definitely been some of my favorites. Like, I'm not going to call favorites. I never want to call favorites because I genuinely cherish all of them. They're all capturing some moment of our wild history together, and I never want to forget any of those moments. But some of them are just extra cute. I can't help it. Okay, I'm never gonna say that one of them is my favorite. Yours was I mean, like, again, you're always gonna be your own worst critic, right? But I absolutely love that pick that you did. It's amazing. Shoki box, was this one full? It was not full. Let's fill it with not sandstone. There we go. We have to get a Shoki box for all this sandstone. Either that or we have to yeet it. I don't want to waste it. I'm such a hoarder. But at the same time, anyone just out there, just putting it out there. I never mind people drawing fan art. You're not doing anything weird, okay? Nothing weird. And if it is, then I'm watching you. But no, anyone that makes any sort of fan art or anything like that, post it in the Discord, post it in the what's its name, content sharing, and I will put it on stream. It will be added to the slideshow, and we will all get to watch it every day, whenever it pops up at least. Can't ever promise that the algorithm will make it pop up, but we generally hang out in our starting soon screen, and we have, like, what, 6 minutes and change? I think it's actually 6 minutes, 15 seconds exactly, while we do brain power in the beginning of stream, so I mean, you know, good chance to roll through a lot of fan art there. Currently, I think we don't have enough fan art that it doesn't always show at least one of everything. I think we have, like, a good 20 pieces, though. It's honestly impressive. I really didn't expect to have any fan art like that. So, y'all are awesome. Why, you know what? Why are y'all so dang awesome? You sitting over here subbing, donating biddies, you know, doing all these freaking awesome things. And for what? I'm just sitting here being a silly little spud. Just doing the dumb things on the internets. You swear to God, if anyone makes icky art of the Potato Man. Look, this is one of the things I've always said. And it's unfortunate that this is the way the world works. There's a lot of drama that's become of this. But, hello? I have fallen. The more famous someone becomes, from not famous at all to the most famous person in the world. Doesn't matter where on that spectrum you lie, you're on the spectrum. Even someone that's not famous at all is known. You are out there. You can't be unknown by society, right? And if you are, give me some pointers. I'm joking. But the more known you are, the more likely that someone is going to mimic you, imitate you, do some weird stuff like stalk you. You know, like you're gonna get creepers, right? And it's unfortunate that you kind of got to accept that that's part of the territory, right? So I just ask that people be tasteful. Is that respectable? You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna sit there and draw icky, let's say icky art. If you're gonna draw icky art of me, don't post it in our Discord and make people have to use eye bleach and get banned, because you're gonna get banned. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it tasteful. I don't know how to say it besides that. It's like, if you're going to be a yandere now, you know, don't hurt anyone. Just do your creepy business in the closet where you're not going to affect anyone. Oh, God. It's a mixed bag, chat. I would love to become famous enough that I could do this as a profession. I feel like that's every streamer's dream, right? But at the same time, ooh, I really don't want to be stalked. I really don't want those creepy people like the internet detectives to find out where I live and work and like leave me alarming packages or come into my day job and be like, "Hi, I know you. Could I get an autograph?" Ooh, this got weird. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, really just said John Dyer. What? More fame equals more corn. I mean, that is true. You are spitting facts. John Diary? John Derry? John Derry. It took me a sec. Exactly. Honestly, I love intentionally saying things wrong. And it's like kind of an inside joke. Like I intentionally piss off Oob with it all the time. By saying like wonton murder. I'm gonna go commit Sudoku. It's like those are my two favorites. Or Bone Apple Tea. Honestly, r/Bone Apple Tea is a gem. If you guys have not seen it, what am I doing? If you've not seen Bone Apple Tea, oh, that's what I was doing. It's great. It's a whole bunch of people confidently, with confidence, using words that they don't understand, like Bon Appetit. You will dip me in burger grease? No, please don't. I do not wish to gag and then also be in burger grease with vomit, because I will vomit. Will actually heave. I will actually harf. Oh, I spit on myself when I did that. Yeah, gross. Alright, this one has sandstone, this one has snad. It is time to sleep. We should probably go repair our shovel. I say probably, but I mean, I'm gonna keep not repairing our shovel until it really needs to be repaired. Chat, don't let me break our shovel, please. I will actually cry. If I break our shovel, I will legitimately end stream and cry. I will be sad all weekend. We have like 300 durability. We could fill a whole nother shulker with that. Oh. I also love that I told that freaking burger grease story just as a lulz thing, and now chat uses it as a weapon against me. Oh, chat. Why? Why do I make myself so vulnerable for you? Oh. Snad. I just wanted to dig the snad. I just wish to dig snad. And I guess snadstone. This weird structure. What is this? What is life? A single snad. I don't really want to dig all this edge stuff. This edge stuff is annoying. Let's go back to digging the nice easy stuff over here. The nice big easy open stuff like this. Look at that. That's the snad I want. That's the snad we came here for. That's the snad we deserve. Give me that snad. I'm watching the shovel durability. Don't worry, chat. I'm actively watching it. I'm going to go until I don't see red anymore. Burger grease. Stop. Why? Why? I'm actually queasy. And I was sitting there thinking, I was literally about to say, hey, you know, we stayed up too late on Tuesday. I didn't get my Tuesday night burrito. I actually have a free burrito waiting for me. Thank you very much. So I was thinking, hey, maybe post-stream I'll get a Thursday burrito, right? A little off schedule, but burrito all the same. Burger grease? Now I'm nauseous. Thank you, chat. Wonderful. Actually gross. Boiga grease. See, we still got 197. We barely use a third of what we had left. Freaking netherite is cracked. Ugh. Burger grease? Burger geos. You got geos to drink burger grease. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Getting actually geosed to drink burger grease. The grease geos. Rubber grease. No, stop. I refuse. Grease geos. I am an evil villain. I will make you drink the burger grease. Oh, I can't. Actually, my stomach just churned. Actively flip-flopped. Every time I say it. Literally, every time I say it. I get queasier and queasier. New sub goal, make potato take a burger grease shot for every 10 subs. I will die. You will kill me. You will stop this old spud's heart. His starchy, starchy heart. How about this, chat? If we hit 35 subs right now, I will go to McDonald's and I will buy a greasy burger and eat it on stream. I will pause stream right now. I will pause stream right now. And I will BRB, go to McDonald's, frickin' buy a Whopper, and I will bring it back and eat it on stream, and you will make me puke. That will legitimately, I'm not even lying, that will legitimately be the first McDonald's hamburger I have eaten since that moment as a child. Actually, where is the closest McDonald's? The closest McDonald's by us closed down, I think. There used to be one, like, right around the corner, like, literally, like, within walking distance. And it got shut down. I don't know, it's getting turned into something else, I think. Oh, I have to stop talking. I have to stop talking about the burger grease. I'm actually nauseous, chat. You have no idea. That's actual trauma. That's real life trauma. Oh, I need a drink. I'm gonna drink water. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello? No, please, no, thank you. I wassed wrong. Alright, let's fill up this Shoki box, and then we'll go repair our shovey. We will repair the soup spoon. This one was the snad. There we go, and this one was the snad stone. They're still red. Oh, it officially has run out of red. And we still have, like, frickin' 80 durability. I'm not gonna push my luck that far. I don't want to actually break it. I legitimately, I get attached to things. I get very sentimental, chat. Ooh. I get very sentimental, and if I actually lost any of these things. These are named by chat. These are our first tools. Oh, I'm actually trying to not puke right now. Oh, chat. Oh. You saw Jurassic Park in theaters in 1993. I know, it's wild, right? I sit there and think back on all of those frickin' things. I think that, actually, wait, I'm trying to remember. I think I might have told this this story on stream. The first movie I ever saw in theaters was Tornado. I remember very specifically the cows being thrown around via the tornado. That is the one thing I remember from the movie. That, and they had, like, these, like, tin balls they threw. I don't know, it was like a canister. I think it was supposed to be some sort of, like, sensor or something like that. But they threw this, like, garbage can of, like, little tin balls into a tornado. And that was like, yeah, we did it. Twister? Maybe it was Twister. It was like the storm chasers and there was cows. It's like I remember the movie. It's horrible plot, but I remember the name of the movie. Oh, you remember the balls? Yeah, was that Twister then, or was that Tornado? I thought that the movie's name was Tornado. It might have been Twister though. It might have literally been Twister. Now I'm actually. You like balls? Well, there you go. This movie had balls. This movie had a whole tub of balls. So many balls in one location. Bruce Campbell. I don't. That's a name. I don't know names. Bruce Campbell sounds familiar. Like I know. I probably know that. I guarantee you I know that actor. But I can't put a face to the name. I'm so bad with that. Snad. Let's see. These are all full of Snad. So we can load those up in here. And then the partial snads, I dump in a box. That's my system. Like that. And now this could, honestly, go in a shulker. Just, I only want to have full shulkers in the storage system. I don't ever want to have, like, partial ones. I don't want to... If I ever need so much of something, I want to be able to just grab a box and go. Like, let's say we're about to make a bunch of conch. I want to be able to just grab one of these and... Hello? Oh, that's right. We have our special voice out there. The Pizza Papa from Doctor Strange. The Pizza Papa? Pizza Papa. Like the guy that he cursed? Pizza Papa always gets paid. That sounds so familiar. Like the guy that he cursed to, like, punch himself for a week straight? That guy? Great gag, by the way. I love that. Yes? Okay, okay. That was... Oh, that was him? Wow, he got old. Wow, he got old. That's wild. Because as soon as you said Evil Dead, I'm like, okay, I immediately know the character, the person, the real-life person that you're talking about. But then, like, comparing those two faces together, you're like, oh, wow, that is the same guy. Wow, he got old. That's wild. All right, we have to repair. These are sandstones. I really don't have a place for sandstone. So I'm just going to put these guys in here. My storage system's kind of weird right now because this is not permanent. But it's kind of like whatever we craft goes in these guys out here. And whatever we store in bulk goes over there. But not everything goes over there because it's temporary. So I'm not making a huge storage system. It's just... Don't judge me. I'm a hoarder, chat. I can't bring myself to throw it away. It's about to be nighttime. Let's go repair our tools. He's 64, really. Good on him. Honestly, he still looks good for 64. I probably won't be alive at 64. Just because I'm just a big person, so I'll probably die young. I'm not sorry to bring the mood down, everyone, but... Joking, by the way. I'm joking, Chad. If it wasn't obvious that I was joking, I'm joking. But it is true. The older you are, the bigger you are, generally the younger you are when you die. I guess that's the correct way to say that. The shorter your life expectancy. That's the PC way to say that. Fun fact, the original post-credits from Doctor Strange 2 had him saying, Doctor Strange hasn't seen the last of the pizza. That's great. I hope the Pizza Papa comes back. I hope the Pizza Papa comes back. Oh wait, I'm not actually on frickin' shovel. It's about to be nighttime if it's not already, so we're gonna have to sleep and reset these boyos. Otherwise, we're just getting one-offs. Yuck and yuck. You're tiny? 163? I mean, maybe. Like, genuinely. I feel like you have to be, like, perfectly in the middle. Because I feel like midgets also have medical complications because their body is, like, dwarfed. And okay, I'm sorry. I am legitimately sorry. I forget, because I'm old. I'm a boomer, right? Midget is not the correct way to say it anymore. That's, like, offensive and stuff. So, dwarf, I think, is the correct term, right? Like, legitimately, I'm asking. So, basically, 5'2". I think 5'2" is perfect. Like, genuinely. I would die to be 5'2". Actually. I would fit in so much more clothing. Like, perfect example, my work gives free shoes. Like, literally, I can get free shoes for my work. Like, to do my job. And some of them are nice shoes, like snazzy shoes, like composite toe, slip resistant, blah, 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 blah. Because I technically work in food production, because I sell cheese, right? So I have to have, like, by law or whatever, like for safety etiquette or whatever, I have to have slip resistant shoes, because I work in, like, a kitchen. Even if I don't really actually work in the kitchen that much. So my work offers free shoes. I basically could get free shoes. And guess what, chat? Guess what? I am so honkin' big that I don't fit in any of the free shoes that they offer. I literally require a size 15. That's not even a brag. I'm not even trying to brag. I'm angry at that. The highest they go is 14. I tried just ordering a 14 boot to see if I could fit in it. It crushed my toes. I did not fit. It did not work. I failed. So I literally, I probably sleep now. Yeah, it's definitely going to be nighttime. Let's get these boyos reset while we sit here in BS. Little person. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I understand the plagues, the actual plagues of being a tiny person, right? Like, the how much harder life can be. But at the same time, like, society has built a world. Society has built a world where if you are short, you can be accommodated. Hey, you fit on a plane easier. You can buy cheaper clothes. You know what I mean? Like, you got a short person water fountain, right? They don't got no tall people water fountain. You got to buy more expensive clothing. You got to buy 2 plane tickets if you want to be comfy. Actually, wasn't there some huge drama on that, specifically talking about the plane tickets? Wasn't some, and I'm going to use this phrase very lightly, quote-unquote curve model, that basically caused all this drama trying to get, like, I don't know, like a petition? I think it was a petition. They tried to petition, like, American Airlines or something, some air service, to be like, if you are plus-sized, you should get free seats. The other streamer you found out, David, was 6'1". You just went and wait. No, David is not 6 feet. No. That's great. I'm 6'6". I think I've said this on stream multiple times before. It is painful. I hate being so tall. I do. You hit your head on stuff. The world is not built for you. I can only imagine how bad Shaquille O'Neal had it before he was famous enough to buy custom everything. Because man's literally has a custom-made car, custom-tailored suits, everything. But he is wealthy, so he is wealthy enough to be able to afford that. If you are that size, like if you're Shaq-sized, but you're just a poor regular mofo, my heart goes out to you, genuinely, actually. Like, my heart, I feel the pain, brother. There's a spider outside. He's pissing me off. Did these guys refresh yet? They did. Nice. Let's get this finished repair rating. Do planes have a handicap section? No. Yes, they do. They do technically. And technically, the exit rows, like wherever there's like the emergency doors, I think the handicap. No, actually, I guess they can't be there. I was gonna say I think the handicap sections were those sections because they have like more leg room. But at the same time, like they always ask you, like if you're not capable of an emergency, blah blah blah, then you please forfeit your seat effectively to someone else. Because you have to kind of be able to, I don't want to say be a leader, but you have to know what to do in an emergency. So I think they just have a separate, yeah, they do have a handicap section. Honestly, there's laws protecting handicapped people. Like, a lot of laws. Like the Americans with Disabilities Act, you basically can't not accommodate, you can't not accommodate a handicapped person if you have a public building. Like legally, it is actually against the law. If you have a building that is open for the public and expected for public use, you actually literally have to follow so many laws. Like, you can't have something so low that it would obstruct a wheelchair and blah, blah, blah. Have to have, like, a ramp and all these things. There's absolutely no laws saying that doors have to be over 7 feet. Do you know what I mean? Like, the reason you love styles of Welcome Home and Sundrop Moondrop from the FNAF SB is because of the childhood vibe to it. What? Didn't they come out with, didn't they come out with new FNAF? I've seen YouTube blowing up about Help Wanted 2. Didn't they do that thing? Didn't they do the thing? They did the thing, didn't they? Hey, Oob. You want to play FNAF Help Wanted 2? We could stream Oob playing Help Wanted 2. That would be content. Everyone would watch that. It would be great. I would watch that. I would personally grab popcorn and watch that. Hey, Oob, what sub-goal do we need to set to have you on stream playing FNAF Help Wanted 2? I would buy it for you. I would buy it for you, and that would be the thing that would motivate me to set up the VR computer with stream. Because I kind of, in my brain, have a way that I think I can make it work. Just a matter of doing. Your call? I mean, 50 subs right now. Oob plays FNAF Help Wanted on stream. Oh. How's that sound, Oob? Is that expensive enough for you? You want to stream Alex? I mean, we could do that sometime. Alex is awesome. I'm very eager. I am very eager for what will come from Alex. I guess let's go drop this stuff off real quick down here, and then go back to desert. Oh, actually, I'm curious, since we've been spending what? We've been an hour 45 minutes in the world. I actually want to go chuck what's the name? The shulker farm. Wow. I want to go chuck the shulker farm, and I want to see how many, what's its name? How many shulkies have built up in that time. We might literally have a full double chest of shulkies. I don't know. Gay mailman with mask non-binary, I can't say those words. Non-binary husband. There's a trans lesbian and a gender fluid character. What are we talking about? Want to go home? It's so cute. You dare the characters are canon. What? In which FNAF? I'm confused as to what we're talking about. Are we talking about FNAF still? Because I literally haven't seen anything. I haven't seen the premise. I haven't seen the content. I haven't seen anything about the new FNAF. Is that all of these? Nope, that's one. Collect. Welcome home. The ARG. Gotcha. You'll have to link. Did you link that in the Discord? I feel like I asked if you did, and I don't actually remember if you did. Because I'm willing to check it out. Boop. There we go. Put those up. Put those up. Let's go out and see. Hoo-yah. Oh, the website's down. They might have done that intentionally. Might be part of the clues. All right, let's see. Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to gamba how many shulkies we think are going to be in this chest right now? Anyone want to gamba? You think this chest is going to be filled? You think this chest is literally going to be filled with shulkies? It's been, what? My calculations say that one shulker box full worth of shulker shells an hour. So we've been almost 2 hours, and there was already a couple stacks in there. So realistically, this box should be full. But there is a wiki. I might have to check it out. Link the wiki. I'm curious. I love ARGs. Honestly, I love the concept. I personally am too lazy to, like, what's the word? Commit? Participate. That's a better word. I might be too lazy to participate in ARGs. But I love, like, reading them and seeing where they go and all that. I think the only ARG I technically ever participated in was the Orange Box one. Forever ago, Valve did an ARG, where if people did enough stuff, like Portal 2 would release early or something like that. I think that's what it was. And it was all a scam. But it was fun, and all you had to do was play video games. So I played video games, and I helped out. I think I helped out, at least. I don't know if I helped out. Wow, I'm actually surprised that it's only half full. But still, look at that. Look at that, that's obscene. I personally don't think. Sent, thank you. I personally don't think I'll ever use... I mean, okay, I might use that. If this all fills up, I think I'm just going to turn the farm off. Because after that, I don't know what I would use them all for. I'm not going to, like, destroy the farm. I think there's an off switch that just turns it off. Yeah, that right there should just turn it off. Which I honestly don't know how it turns off. I assume what happens is these guys will all die, but the guys that are in the reserve area over here will just stay there and see... Ooh, we got to watch it. You saw how the guy fell down? That's how the farm refreshes. I'm assuming what happens is it just closes this gate and doesn't let a guy fall down. And then since there's no one down there, eventually that guy teleports out and just the farm stops until we drop that guy back down. I think that's how it works. You said there are a lot of canon LGBTQT characters. That's awesome, honestly. I kind of just love the fact... that the people that get so angry about, oh my god, they're putting the gay and everything, like... First of all, terrible mentality to have. I will agree with them on one instance. If it doesn't need to be there, then you're just making it for the sake of being like whatever. Like I don't want to say woke because it's so dumb. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. But like, you know, I feel like, what's the word? It's condescending, right? Like if you're forcing something to be gay to quote unquote be inclusive, I feel like that's more offensive than just actually writing a gay character. You know what I mean? I don't know. Am I saying that right? I'm literally not trying to offend anyone with this, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like, okay, perfect example. Let's say you forcibly make a character a nerd or something like that for no reason other than to quote unquote fill a quota. I don't think nerds out there would be like, oh yeah, that guy represents me, he's awesome. I feel like they would be offended. It's like, no, there's no love in this character. You are literally doing nothing but making a joke of our archetype. You know what I mean? Yeah, so forcing it in, I feel, is dumb and goes against, you know, the whole thing that you're supposed to be doing. But characters that are like intent, like well written and all that, and trans, gay, lesbian, like whatever, all the things. I absolutely love when people are like, oh my god, another thing, when they make like female characters and people are like, oh, they're turning everything into women. Oh, I hate this now. I'm not gonna actually watch it and judge it fairly. I just hate it because I'm a sexist. Watching those people freaking lose their shit because of like, the thing is not the right gender. I'm angry. What? You want an MC that happens to be gay? An MC? What's an MC? A Minecraft? I see MC. My brain is broken, chat. I see MC and I read Minecraft. So I read that as, you want a Minecraft that happens to be gay. A main character. Okay. I mean, aren't there plenty of main characters that are gay? Okay, wait. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, wait. Technically, like, Owl House wasn't Luce and Amity. So that counts. She's main character. Or do you mean, like, you personally want a main character? Not like a show where there is a main character that is gay. Oops, sleepy times. Right? Tons of them, especially nowadays. I feel like I hit my mic, sorry about that. I feel like back in the day, people were afraid because there were, like, laws that made it illegal. Weird times, I know. No, what you mean is, like, back in, like, the olden times, in the before times, there were actually, like, laws that made homosexuality illegal. People still did it, but it was a lot more closet. Now that, you know, people finally realized, hey, why hide this? And it's also illegal to make this illegal. The modern gay characters are the gay character. No, but I mean, like, what? I don't know what you mean. What you mean is a lot of modern... Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the thing I was saying, where it's like they were forcing it. They were forcing it because, look, we're hip, we're trendy, we have homosexual characters in our media. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm saying, like, perfect example in my eyes, like Owl House. I think Owl House is the perfect example of a gay couple where the main character is gay, at least bi. I mean, I shouldn't say gay because they are technically bi. But it starts off with them being normal. You wouldn't know any better, and well, I'm not say like jump scare, jump scare. I'm not saying it like that, but like, you know, the character starts off as a normal kid and basically comes out and realizes, and you learn that with the character. You know what I mean? And that's like a completely natural thing that happens in the show. It's not forced. That's I guess that's what I'm saying. Is it feels natural. It feels correct. The character feels right. They didn't fit in school, and they didn't know why, and maybe it was because, you know, they never realized they were bi until they met the right person. And then they realized it, and they came out, and now they're happily ever after, so to speak. Boom, woman enjoyer. I'm a woman enjoyer. That's wait. My brain immediately heard woman enjoyer and replaced every word in my brain for lesbian with woman enjoyer. I'm sorry, I'm not a lesbian. I'm a woman enjoyer. Sorry, I'm not straight. I'm a woman enjoyer. I'm sorry. I don't know why my brain broke. I mean, I do know why. I'm sleep deprived. But, like, I don't know why my brain broke so hard at reading woman enjoyer. That's like freaking Tommy Innett's wife haver status. He doesn't have a wife. That's the joke. Woman enjoyer has the same energy as wife haver. I'm just saying. Oh my god. Oh, chat, you're killing me. I can't. How long have we been live? 2 hours already. Wow, it does not feel like that. I want to get as much sand as I can. We're probably not going to start building the soccer garden yet. Honestly, I didn't want to start building it until we can actually get the soccer trees, but I might prep the area. Like I said, we might like preemptively build a couple like stand-in trees, and that'll make it easier because we could just replace the blocks when the wood comes out. But I'm very interested in doing that, especially because I want to kind of get spawn looking nicer. I know I got a lot of farms. It looks very technical. And I do want to eventually decorate the farm so it looks less I don't want it to look not technical. I kind of like the technical look, but I also want it to look like a lived-in world. You know what I mean? And I just realized I did not bring any shulkers. So let's grab some shulkies. That's... you want characters that can I read? Can I read my own language, please? I want characters I want characters that are their own characters. Yes, that is all I ever want. I don't want characters to fit a niche. I don't care if there's no gay characters in a show. I don't care if there's no straight characters in a show. As long as all the characters are good, then I will like the show. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care if there are no men in a show. I don't care if there are no women in a show. That is all completely irrelevant. Yeah, they exist to be part of the story. Not characters who exist to exist. Yeah, exactly. Well-written characters. The thing you're describing is well-written characters. That is indeed. I can get on that same boat. I can stand that ship. I like well-written characters. And don't get me wrong, you have to have background characters sometimes. You have to have, like, NPCs every so often. You don't, like, have to. You can literally write an intense amount of backstory for every character. But realistically, it depends on how long your series is going for. And it's one of those things where it's like, you're probably never going to get the time to have, like, 300 seasons of a series to, like, literally go into depth with all of the characters you've created. That's, like, one of the holes you fall into with world building. Since I do Pathfinder and stuff like that, I know very much so about falling into that hole of, like, going into too much detail about something that someone will probably never see. Like, you build your world, you build the story you're building, and then you start framing it with more stuff so that... Someone described this really well. I'm trying to remember the way they described it. They described it as, like, building a map where you blur the edges. Like Willow's dad's in the Owl House. Yeah. Like, okay, so someone described this really well, and I'm trying to remember the analogy they used. It was like, they used it as, like, imagine, like, you're on a painting or something like that, like a blank map. And you build a black and white world where the world was, like, white, and then when the map runs out, it is black. You know, like, clear edge. So you have this circle, and when you get to the edge of the circle, you very clearly see that you are at the edge of the circle. You see the stuff that is unfinished. You see the black. And then you are sitting on the edge of the white. As opposed to a good way to what's its name? To, like, world build. Is you make a gradient. Where you have stuff apparently developed. You look like you're developed. But it's probably not fully developed. And then what happens is, if characters ever get close to the edge, it doesn't just look like the rendering stops and there's nothing. It looks like there's more, even if you haven't actually fleshed it all out. Like, the hierarchy is there. And then maybe later on you can expand on it. Side characters, yes, but characters that happen to be gay, not the gay side characters, that they're just her parents, yeah. I mean, like I said, a lot of shows I feel like do that. You can't have every character 100% fleshed out and, like, the best of the best, you know what I mean? Like, some characters' whole purpose are just there to be, hi, I am so-and-so's parent. Or, hi, I am just here to be plot device. Don't get me wrong, I know it's lazy. But, like, especially when you're making, like, a kid's cartoon, especially when you're making a kid's cartoon that gets canceled several seasons early, like, sometimes you have fill-in characters. And at that point, I feel like some people just literally, like, have a random character generator where they, like, pull a little, like, jackpot lever. And it goes, bing, 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 bing. And then it lands on, like, a random assortment of, like, they're going to have this hair color. They're going to be this sexuality. They're going to be this gender. It's like, and they just do that. And they don't have any thought put into it. And I mean, like I said, that's fine if it's going to be a one-off character. Or it's fine if that character is, you know... I say fine. I'm coping. It's copium, right? It's one of those things where it's like, I can't expect every character to be so fully fleshed out. I don't know why I'm mining this stuff. We don't need this stuff. Mine that because it looks ugly. You know what I mean? Like, we can't expect every character to be perfectly fleshed out. No media we've consumed has, like, perfectly fleshed out everything. There's always going to be a B-plot character. There's always going to be some NPC out in the world somewhere that's just like, I existed to set up this plot, now I'm gone. You know what I mean? Willow's dads are just her dads. Yeah, I mean, but that's it. Like, what else did we want from it? Maybe, you know, maybe there would have been more if they didn't get canceled. Maybe there wouldn't have been more. There probably wouldn't have been more. But you know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, they're not in every episode. So it's like if you're gonna have a character in every single episode, like literally, like your main sidekick character, where their whole thing is, "Hi, I'm the Jewish kid. That's my character. That's my personality." That's a bad character, and also, you know, terribly offensive. But like if it's just like, "Hi, randomly, my dad is Jewish. He shows up in one episode. That's his character. He's the Jewish dad. Bye." Okay. Okay. Doesn't add much, but that's the thing. It happens. They're gay side characters without being like the typical gay side character stereotype. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, like every character can't be perfect. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love well fleshed out characters, and I love characters that look simple but then become more complicated as the series goes on. You know, like I like that, but that shows that they wrote those characters that way and that we just haven't experienced them yet. We never got the chance to do that with Owl House because it got torn from us so soon. And a lot of shows, honestly, a lot of shows did that. Here's another perfect example of a character that I feel like kind of got I don't want to say poorly written because they were a wonderful character, but I feel like was meant to be more and then kind of got the, you know, shit end of the stick because they got canceled. Bill Cipher, Gravity Falls. Legitimately, man's a psychopath and this character is great, but like that's his character. He's crazy. I feel like there was so much more backstory and like all this other stuff that was written for Bill, and it all had to get cut because they had to rush an ending. And he just kind of turned into, "Yep, I'm crazy. That's my character. The character is I'm insane. I want to just take over the world, destroy the world. I want to have fun." That's the character. And I mean, they started him off so great. He was so mysterious. He was so eccentric. And then the ending was just like, yep, it was just crazy for the sake of crazy, chaos for the sake of chaos. Which, I mean, again, with the context of the series being canceled, that was fine. But I was so looking forward to more Bill Cipher lore. I was looking for so much more depth to his character. And it kind of just came, you know, kind of just turned out to crazy for the sake of crazy because we ran out of time, effectively. Which, again, I don't blame Alex Hirsch. I don't blame, like, the creators. Like, I don't blame, I'm trying to remember, was it Dana? It was Dana something. Dana something with a W for Owl House. Right? Am I incorrect in saying that? I'm trying to remember these guys' names. I'm terrible with names. The facts that I remember these names just goes to show how much I appreciate their work, because I've committed their names to memory. But yeah, no, like, these people made truly monumentous characters and worlds. And, you know, don't get me wrong, they weren't alone. They had writers and everything. They had people that helped. Why am I mining the sandstone? My brain is broken. Dana Terrace, thank you, Terrace. That's it. Yes. You know, but again, their lifespans got cut short. So these characters, I'm doing it. I'm at this point, I'm just going to destroy this area. I'm done. Brain doing the thing. You know, we might have had way more better fleshed out characters for all these side characters if they were given the time. So I don't really judge them for it. You know, like, their series didn't get to properly end. But chances are they were just they were the B plot characters. You know what I mean? That's it. That's more than likely what happened. Which, again, I don't think there's anything terribly wrong with it. It is a sin if that is your main character, or even worse, if that is your main character side character. You should not have, like, a main character, like an A plot character, be not fleshed out well. And like I said, Gravity Falls gets a pass because they were building it up great. Like I said, everything up until like the midway part of season 2 was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this. This is amazing. And then like they had to rush it in like 4 episodes. Unfortunate. But so that's just like, I give them a pass because that was unfortunate circumstances. But it leaves you yearning. It leaves you wanting for more. And I know that they made like extra content in the side. Like they made like, what's the word? Like damn it, my brain is so freaking off right now. What's the word? Like they made, I don't want to say like third-party stuff, because that's the incorrect word. But they made like after show stuff. Freaking Jiminy Christmas, what is wrong with my brain? It's like they made DLC for the show. My brain can't remember the word. Like they made books and they made like extra stuff afterwards. They made DLC, okay? My brain is sticking with DLC. They made DLC for the show to help fill in the plot. Like, perfect example. I think it was confirmed by the creator of Gravity Falls that Bill Cipher is not actually gone. Which, by the way, spoilers for a minute here. All right, if you don't want spoilers for Gravity Falls, if you've not seen it, you genuinely want to watch it, I don't want to spoil anything for you. So mute my stream here for a minute, and the next time I zoom in, it is safe to unmute. All right, mute now. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right, so it is confirmed by the creators that Bill did not actually get erased, since Stan did not actually get fully erased. They confirmed that basically Bill is either actively controlling Stan currently, like in the real world, waiting for his chance to get the algorithm from frickin' what's his name, Ford, and or he's just letting Stan have his body back and he'll jump back in whenever he wants. But he's in there. Okay, it's safe. If you're muted, you can unmute. No more spoilers. We're unspoilered. It's stuff like that gives me faith that those creators did fully flesh those characters out and just didn't get the chance to show it to us, which is sad. That's the worst part. That's the sin, right? Because they did all that awesome work and no one's ever going to see it, which gets back into me and having a problem with world building. And when I say problem, I mean an addiction, where I sit there and make way too much stuff that no one's ever going to see. I go into way too much detail, and then that's it. Like, the characters go through the town, they grab a health potion, and then they leave the town. Oh, but wait, I had the mayor and the religious cult that was living in this town, and I had all the shops and vendors, and I had all their inventories worked out. Like, you go through all of that, and it's like it's gone in a single night. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a certain level of improv that I've kind of taken to keep myself from getting stuck in that hole. You build out just enough where it looks like you went through all that trouble, but realistically, you just kind of didn't. If your character's role is them being gay, fuck you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if the perfect example of bad characters done right, because they were intentionally done bad, is we were talking about this last stream, Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is the perfect example of bad characters done right, because they are horrible characters. They are flat, two-dimensional. Hi, my character is I love my cat. Hi, my character is I'm Jewish. Hi, my character is I'm the pervert. Those are the characters. They're not more complicated than that, but that's the joke. The whole dub was literally made. The whole dub of that anime was literally made as a joke to be as awful as possible. And that it's like an abridged series. It's literally an abridged series. Oh, it's amazing. But yes, I agree. If you're taking it seriously, Possum, like if you're actually trying to make a serious piece of art, like a serious show, and you're not just doing it for a goof, and your characters are that flat, it's a bad show. It's a bad show. Period. And probably won't be watched, which is, I think, one of the reasons why Velma was, like, received so violently, was because Velma was so flat. Velma was a flat character. Like, in the end of the day, she was a terribly flat character. Hi, I make bad movie references and break the fourth wall, kind of. That's my character. I'm salty at the world. Do I have a reason? Nope. I hate the world. That's my character. Watch a show with me, the main character, being that for 20 minutes at a time. Gee, I don't know why everyone hates this show. Actually, though. Oh, boy. Collect all this snad. Bunny. Honestly, when are they going to add bundles to the game? I feared that I would have to make a bunny farm to slay so many bunnies to make frickin' pouches out of rabbits, because you can't use leather. Gotta use rabbit hide to make bundles for whatever reason, Mojang. Maybe fix that by the time you add bundles to the game. I was afraid that I was going to have to slay so many bunnies because I would want so many bundles. But they never added them. Hello? Maybe they'll add them in 1.20? I don't know. Man could dream. Speaking of 1.20... so many good updates. I cannot wait. They keep adding more. They keep just fixing bugs. They keep just adding more freaking good content. I'm genuinely excited. I'm more excited for 1.20 than I was for Caves and Cliffs. Especially considering we didn't get half of Caves and Cliffs. Oh, Especially considering we didn't even get half of Caves and Cliffs. And we're kind of getting the other half of Caves and Cliffs at 1.20, like archaeology. So, super pog. Cannot wait. Honestly, one of the coolest things that they added, which is they didn't have to add this, they just decided to add this at the last minute, is you can re-dye your wool. Did you know that? Did you know that, chat? In 1.20, if you have a dye, and like let's say you have a pink wool, or a pink bed. Let's say you have a pink bed and you want to make it blue. Just put your pink bed next to your blue dye, and it becomes a blue bed. Same as, you know, your white bed. You know what I mean? Same as the default bed. It just works that way. Everything just works that way. Almost 1 a.m. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably going to wrap up here in like 20 minutes. I want to fill these shulkies up. And then we're probably going to go back and make some pink sand. We're going to make some actual pink sand today. And then maybe I'm going to start placing some down. And then we're probably going to wrap up stream. Probably wrap up stream there. Just keep getting some snad. I want to not have to come back here. I mean, I will eventually, but I want to not have to come back here anytime soon. But honestly, Possum, if you need to sleep, mate, go sleep. Go get you some Z's. I hope you got enough. I hope you got enough stress relieved, hanging out and chilling with us in stream today. I hope that you got some melatonin produced, so you can have yourself a good night's rest. And if not, take your supplements, mate. Take your medications. Do the thing the doctors say to do. Take care of yourself. And we will always be here next time. Foop. Nyom. Such a vibe. Honestly, tonight has been wonderful. I don't know about y'all. I know that sometimes I do these streams, like these chill vibe streams, and they're kind of like, what's the words? Like, less energetic, less active. Like, I'm not as engaging. But at the same time, chat, like, I honestly genuinely do just enjoy. Did I put these in the wrong thing? No, I didn't. There we go. I did that time. There we go. And we're going to need to sleep here. Let's do this real quick. You know what I mean? But it's like a nice chill vibe. We're hanging out. We're having fun conversation. I don't have to make my brain hurt by thinking hard words too much. Do that anyway somehow. But yeah, you know? Nice, chill, relax. Good times. I have a good time. And I hope you guys do too. I guess that's what I'm saying in the end. It's like, it doesn't matter to me if I'm having a good time if everyone else is not. Because honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do this because I find it enjoyable, but I also do it because I want to bring enjoyment to people out there. Like, perfect example, like Possum came in, was having a bad day, and I really genuinely do hope that we made your day a little bit better. That is actively my goal, to make people's lives better, and even if in just the smallest way. Because every little bit helps, chat. If you can leave yesterday just a little bit better than it was, then tomorrow will be brighter. And I generally do believe that. If everyone strived for that goal, if everyone tried to just make tomorrow just a little bit better, just not worse even, just don't make it worse. Easier said than done, right? Sometimes you can't help it. Hopefully won't cry tomorrow. I'll cross my fingers for you, mate. You'll get through it. I know you will. I know you got this. You're strong. You're strong. You got this. You're gonna nail it. And everyone will be a better off for knowing you. You know what I mean? Like, being a good role model and all that jazz. Being a responsible member of society. We need more people like you. And we need more sand. Sand. More sand. More sand. More snad. All the snad. Give me the snad. Eat up the snad. Om nom nom. I love snad. I'm sure my bitrate is awful when I'm doing this. In fact, what is my bitrate? It's like 6,000. It's not terrible. Pretty bog standard. Yep. Collect, collect, collect. Hello? Sky? Is it a thunderstorm, or is it just raining? And it's not going to rain because it's a desert. It's not dark enough. I think it's just a regular rainstorm. Deserts don't rain. That is something I guess I need to consider about our shulker farm. Technically, scaffolding is flammable, I'm fairly certain. And since it's not built, like that one section, specifically where we put our snowmen, is not in the savannah, it can actually rain there, which means it can actually thunder there. Which means I should probably put a lightning rod somewhere there to make sure it doesn't hit our shulker farm and burn it down to the ground. Because that would be very sad. I would actually be rather upset. Let's eat food. Nom 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 nom. Snad. This is the actual snad. Maybe we should do that before stream ends today. Put a cheeky little lightning rod somewhere in the sky. We're going to fill up these shulkies. We're going to go until this tool almost breaks. We'll do that. We'll bring down our spoon until it's almost 0 durability again. And then we will return home. And that will be all the sand we collect. And we should have a good bit of gravel. I've been AFKing a little bit to get gold in the nether while working on other stuff. And using that at our piglin farm. Which honestly, next stream, I think we're going to focus on upgrading farms. Because there's a lot of farms we have in this world right now that are just like, oh, I just need the farm real quick. So we just like made it super standard. And I'm like, but we can upgrade it later, and then never upgraded it and rely on it daily. Like the iron farm gets bogged down with so many poppies constantly. Which I mean, in this instance, we're going to take advantage of. But I don't need to worry about that. I could get red dye from a million things. Specifically, I want to have iron in our iron farm and not have the farm get clogged up with all rotten flesh from the zombies that walk in and things like that. And we could easily improve that by putting an item filter on. And then, you know, having all the flowers go into a composter, which would then also generate us more free bone meal. So we'd basically be trading the red dye for a white dye farm. One of those things. Perfect example. Building our smokestack to make our carpet friggin' smelter so we can have infinite fuel and smelt whatever we want. Things like that. I think we're going to focus on that next stream. That is my goal, at least. Unless something else comes up. Need sleep? If you want to say yes, please get rest. Thank you again, Possum. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for your support, your love. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Have a wonderful one. Later. You know where we will be when you wish to hang out with me. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but in the end, it was like, oh, this is going to rhyme. I'm going to say it that way. It'd be fun. Sleep good, mate. Snad. I think it's actually becoming nighttime now. Oh, so I never told chat the story I said at the beginning of stream about why I was so tired from today. So I went to work today knowing that I had to do an annoying task I've done before. And I was like, it'll be a pain in the butt, but I'm prepared for it mentally, so I'm ready to tackle it, you know, all this crap. So going to work today, and I have to I have to clean the cheese cooler. So you might be like, okay. Doesn't sound that bad, right? Like, needs to get done, and it does. It definitely does. But it's unenjoyable because it's like scrubbing and you get wet. And it just you know, I'm clearly complaining. But like again, I was like ready. Let's go. We're gonna go in. So I get in and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my normal stuff first. Get that out of the way. I have a couple hours left at the end of my shift. I'm gonna focus on cleaning the cooler. Got it. Start taking all the cheese out of the cooler so I could clean it. Because you gotta remove it. You can't clean cheese in the way, right? So I take the cheese out of the cooler so that I can begin cleaning it. And I start cleaning, like I'm wiping down the surfaces, this, that, and the other thing, and I'm like, okay, yep, oh, that's the wrong box. I'm like, yep, this is all normal. Cleaning everything up. And then my boss comes up to me and it's like, why are you cleaning it that way? Like, don't you got to take all that stuff out? Like, and they were talking about like taking the actual shelves out and like taking the cooler apart, like taking the casing off and like everything. And I'm like, I mean, I can do that, but like, probably shouldn't do that like while we're open in the middle of the day, because technically when you take off all the stuff, like the fans are exposed and like a customer could walk up and stupidly just stick their hand in a fan for no reason, or even worse, they could try to touch cheese from like a neighboring cooler and knock it in and it could fall into the fan because there's like no guard around the fan, and then the fan blades get all bent up, and then the cheese cooler no longer is a cheese cooler because it does not cool. It is just a cheese blower. So they're like, no, it needs to be done. We need to get it done. You have the time today. You said you were going to do it today. So, snap, chop, I'll help you. And I'm like, all right, boss told me to do the thing. I'm going to do the thing. So I start deconstructing it. And then they start realizing how much work it is. And they also start realizing how gross it is, and then they also start realizing how bad it looks for customers to be coming by, seeing this thing open like this, and then also how much of a liability it is if someone happens to get injured on the obvious fan blade that they shouldn't be touching. But stupid people will do stupid things, or someone's kid will run up and stick their hand in it and chop off a finger or something. So we get the first cooler out of 4. There's 4 of them total. We get the first cooler completely done. And they're like, yeah, okay, the thing you said, when do you want to come in early to do this? Oh, so I'm going to have to go in early and start cleaning. I'm probably have to go in at like 4 in the morning and start cleaning a cheese cooler so I could have it clean by the time we open. Oh, it's going to be painful. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, if I know that that's what I'm doing, I'll prepare, I'll sleep early enough, blah, blah, blah. But, like, not having been prepared for that emotionally and physically, I was like, oh, boy. I'm just glad I didn't actually have to do all 4 of them today, because that might have actually been bad. I might have actually had to not stream today if that were the case. This is Snad Stone, and this is our sand, okay. I might have actually had to been like, guys, I'm sorry. Work tried to kill me today. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I could see the sunset. It's clearly about to be nighttime. So I'm thinking that today is gonna just a short stream. Like I said, we'll probably wrap up here shortly. I'm not probably gonna go any longer than like another 20 minutes. We'll get this snad back home once we fill up the shulky, and then we'll make some pink sand. And I'll probably wrap up there. I don't know. Maybe we'll put some down. It kind of depends on how crazy I start going with it. But, I haven't eaten anything since... I had an apple this morning. That was my breakfast. That's all I've eaten since... last night? Yeah, since last night. So, I'm probably gonna go get me that burrito I've been thinking about all day. I'm probably gonna go get me that burrito. Consume a delicious burrito. Burrito that I eaty without my feety, because that would be gross. I also don't want to accidentally pick up so much sand that I can't carry it and it despawns. I think we're far enough away. I think, I know. We're far enough away that this stuff should de-render. So if we go all the way back to our base and there's like a block sitting there, it shouldn't actually despawn because it shouldn't be in loaded chunks. But still, I don't want to risk flying by constantly for whatever reason and wasting snad. Especially if I'm not going to allow myself to dupe in this world, with a sand duper specifically. Snad. Collect the snad. Eat the snad. Consume snad. Are you eating snad yet? No. Okay. Let's fill this thing up real quick. There we go. Nice and relaxing. Snad connection. Collecting. Is this whole thing sand? That would be so satisfying if the whole thing was sand. Oh my god, is the whole thing... Oh, the middle part. This one little part. Oh, are you kidding me? Those like 2 blocks. Oh, I almost leveled that entire thing flat. You, 3 blocks. I'm sorry, 3 blocks. There you go, it's flat. It's satisfying now. Just a little bit off the top. There we go, there we go. And we still have some pretty good durability. We're probably going to fill up our inventory before we run out of Dura on our shove. On our Shovesy. I'm going to get as full as I can. Fill up the shulker, fill up my inventory. And then we go back and we pinkify. Let's see. Hey chat, here's a question for you. What's the last thing you ate? What's the last thing you ate? Something you had for dinner tonight? Something you ate for dinner last night? Physically, what was the last thing that you put in your mouth? That was food. I have to specify that, just in case. What was the last thing you put in your mouth that was food? I'm just curious. For me, it was apple. I believe I've already explained that part. And soon to be burrito. So was apple is about to be burrito. What was your before and after? What was your last thing and what is your next intended thing? You say your mom, but yep, that's what I said. Like, immediately paused and was like, no, I need to specify because I'm leaving myself open to way too much there. Good times. That's a sword, not a shovel. Collect the snad. Peanut butter and Dunkin' brand strawberry cream cheese. Just on its own? Just like a spoonful? Or was it on like toast? Or a bagel? Sandwich. Oh, okay. Oh, you just said peanut butter and Dunkin' brand strawberry cream cheese. So I was just like, man, just a spoonful of each? Hey, I mean, I don't judge. I've literally, as a meal, eaten a spoonful of peanut butter before. I have been there. That is a mood, okay? But, sandstone, which one of you? You had the sand. No, you had the sandstone. Let's get this guy out here. Put you guy in there. Get you guy out there. Actually, you know what I should do? Because it's wasting space. I should leave the sandstone in my inventory and put the sand in the shulker. I should honestly just throw away the sandstone. There we go. That's what I should do. That'll maximize our inventory spacage. So, okay, so you said sandwich, a peanut butter and cream cheese sandwich. I can dig that. It sounds tasty. So what's the next thing you plan on eating or would like to eat? That would be the follow-up question. What is your next intended meal? Probably the same. Ah, yes. Classic. Such good meal diversity. Or mac and cheese. Oh, okay. Well, that mixes it up. Mac and cheese. Honestly, I don't dislike mac and cheese. Like, I've never been a mac and cheese, like, hater. But I don't really, like, crave it. It's just one of those things that I will eat if it is. Like, if someone put mac and cheese in front of me, I'd be like, okay. I would consume. I wouldn't complain. But at the same time, I would never, like, go out of my way to get mac and cheese. Like, I wouldn't order mac and cheese at a restaurant. I don't know. It's strange. It's just very basic. It's like, I would sooner order French fries. Just a plate of fries. Especially if they were, like, fancy seasoned fries or something. Before I would order, like, just mac and cheese. And don't get me wrong, I mean like all mac and cheese. Like you can spiffify some mac and cheese pretty good. Nope, that's why I said I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Like if you gave me yours, I would eat it, but I wouldn't specifically order it. I have nothing against it. I have nothing against it. I just wouldn't specifically go out and get it. Like I just never have a desire, like a craving for mac and cheese. Like, I've had cravings for certain things. Like, I have cravings for Taco Bell, where it's just like, I just want that. I don't want tacos. I want specifically Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. You want to go to Gibbons just for mac and cheese? Like, I could be convinced to not get free burrito and go to Gibbons. We would still have a few hours before they close. And get me a boiga. Ooh, they got a really good burger. Snad, please. Go in box. Box of Snad. Honestly, they have the friggin' spinach artichoke dip. Ooh, oh, their spinach artichoke dip pasta. Oh. That's so many carbs. That's so many carbs, though. I'm not even that guy. I'm not even the kind of guy that, like, counts carbs or calories or anything like that, but it's like, pasta is so heavy. Like, it's a meal that weighs on you. Like, you feel fat after eating a plate of pasta. It feels good, but you feel fat. You could spinach on D's nuts. Welcome in, Hilarious. How's it going, mate? Oh, you joined it at a good time. We're on the tail end of collecting the last of the Snad that my body can hold. And then we're going to go turn it pink. And then we're probably going to wrap up stream. Oh. We just chilling and vibing because Potato is half asleep. We are sleepy spuds here on this channel today. Sleep-deprived spuds. Our favorite. But yeah, we were talking about, so Hilarious. You might be able to fill in on this. We were talking about the last food you ate and the next food you intend to eat. What was the last thing you ate? And what was the next thing you intend on eating? It specifically has to be food. I had to specify that. I had to specify that. Needed to be specified. Hey, yo. There's nothing sus here. I don't know what you're talking about. We're sus-free. Sus-free is the way to be. The last thing I ate was apple, and the next thing I intended to eat was burrito. But, Oob might be convincing me to go get boiga. Boiga? It's about to be nighttime. I'm not gonna break the spoon. I'm not gonna break the spoon. We're not gonna break our spoon. We're not gonna break our spoon. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep! Sleep! Thank you. We do the heckin' sleep. There we go. Frickin' watching that clip. Watching that clip of me going, yo, for like a minute or 2 minutes straight or whatever the other day. That almost broke me. And then I watched friggin' Dr. Mr. Timothy Grunkle Stan Grahamothy Esquire the Third. I forgot his name. It's Globster. It's Dr. Mr. Timothy. Joe Timothy. It's Joe Timothy Globster the Third Esquire, right? I think that was his name. I think I remembered it. Oh, you finished eating dinner? You had grilled hamburger and hot dogs. That sounds awesome. It is the season for grilling. Like, this weekend is pretty much open season on grilling. I'm excited. I love barbecue. Barbecue. Ooh, so good. Honestly, even just a basic hot dog. Just a basic, like, specifically a barbecue hot dog. Like, don't get me wrong, you can microwave a hot dog, whatever. You can boil a hot dog, okay, whatever. But, like, barbecued hot dogs. I think I could eat a dangerous amount of barbecued hot dogs. No sauce or anything needed. Just maybe a nice potato bread bun. But just like a barbecued hot dog. I could eat me like 6 effortlessly. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not against microwave, not against boiling. They all have their merits. They have their pros, their cons. But barbecue. Especially if you want to get fancy. If you want to rizz up your hot dog game. Grab some barbecue sauce. And right as they start cooking, just like a paintbrush. like well, specifically not a paintbrush, but like get a sauce brush, just a thin glaze of barbecue sauce over the hot dogs. This way it like caramelizes the sugar on the outside. Peak hot dog right there. That is like the childhood, like, that makes my mouth actively watering. Actively mouth watering. Honestly, yeah, don't knock a microwave hot dog. They come out surprisingly edible. Burnt glizzies, yeah, honestly, yeah, that is one of the few times. Oh, I have done the thing. I have done the thing that I said I did not want to do, and I accidentally overdug sand. Let's collect you back up. Thank you. And let's put the sand in here and collect more sand. Yeah, no, like, honestly, I don't like them, like, blackened, like, burnt, like, but, like, crispy. Like the skin on the hot dog, or the skinless hot dog, whatever you want to call it, like, should have, like, the faintest bit of crunch. And then the inside should be, like, juicy and tender. Oh, like I said, I am actively drooling. I'm actively salivating thinking about it. This is also sand. Well, I can't believe I've done this. Oh, well, I guess we get extra snad. Oh, no. Now we just have to make sure that we don't break our soup spoon. We should have plenty of durability. Oh, yeah, we have like 400 durability. We're good. We Gucci. Yeah, no, barbecuing, I would eat barbecue every day if it weren't for the fact that I don't want to have to clean the barbecue up every day. Like, don't get me wrong, when I cook, I tend to be not that messy, so, like, it's, like, you grab the little scrapey brush thing, and you do the thing, but it's, like, it's still a chore. Especially in Louisiana, it is hot outside. It's, like, 90-plus degrees outside right now, but it's barely summer. It's not even summer yet, you know what I mean? Well, I guess it technically is summer now. Is it actually? Is it technically summer yet? Honestly, if it was cool outside, like if I could sit outside and be like 70 degrees outside, I could sit on like in the shade and barbecue, I would probably barbecue every day. And honestly, barbecuing is a great way to save money on food. You could get so much food from like a local butcher or like your wholesale clubs, and then just barbecue it. Not until next... Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, yeah, it's still like late spring, and it is like friggin' 95 degrees effortlessly. Like friggin' 90 degrees at 7 a.m. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, Louisiana, why are you so unbearably hot? Honestly, today was kind of nice. No, I lied. Today was like 90 degrees. But I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was kind of nice. I think, yeah, yesterday was kind of nice. It was like 80-something, you know, like it wasn't unbearably hot, but like importantly, the sun was behind overcast. It wasn't raining, and didn't look like it was threatening rain, but the sun was just not out. So it was like bearable. It was like kind of a cool breeze. It wasn't super humid. It was just nice. If every day was like that during the summer, I would love Louisiana. Unfortunately, it is not. That is the best day of our spring, and we'll probably never have another one. Start heading back this way, because that's where our shulky boxes are. Collecty, collecty, collecty. But yeah, so, okay, so absolutely delicious last thing eaten. So here's the real question, Hilarious. What is the next thing you want to consume? What is the next intended, desired meal that you wish to eat? Like I said, my original answer was a burrito. It's like, I don't even consider like Chipotle burritos like burritos. They're really like salads in a wrap. Right? Because like there's so many vegetables in it. I feel like a burrito is mostly meat when I eat a burrito. And then when I go to Chipotle, there's freaking like 90% vegetables with some chicken in there somewhere. Especially because I get like half chicken, half sofritas. So it's like half tofu. My protein is half tofu. The sofritas is tasty though. Genuinely. Like the texture is kind of... I could pass on the texture. But like the taste, the spices that they use for it. Super tasty. It's like I'm not even like vegan or anything like that. Like I like my meats. But I specifically still get half sofritas because I want the spice that it has to go with the texture of the chicken. That, and they give you the biggest spoonful of those portions. You get steak, they give you like little tiddly bits. Like they give you like nothing. What I should do is combine these so I can put one away. Then I can put this one away. And then put the rest in here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That. Sorry, I just broke my inventory. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Bear with me. I'm fixing it. It's fixed. It's been fixed. It is fixed. We have 165. We should be able to fill this up with that. Okay, so we talked about foods. People talked about their favorite foods. But how about this? What's your favorite summer drink? It could be alcoholic, if you drink. Like, is it a nice cold lemonade? Personally, hashtag not sponsored, because I'm not going to actually say the place that I get it from or whatever. But a limeade slush, that is like my ideal summer drink. It's tart, but sweet. It's cold. It's refreshing. I would definitely say like a limeade slush. Cherry limeade specifically. I'm gonna go outright on a limb here. Cherry limeade slush. I just love the sound of picking up all the sand. Like all the little ploops. Very satisfying. Oh, we hit black. 75 Dura. I don't think we'll be able to fill the rest of this with 75 Dura. I don't want to break the spoon. I will be very sad if I break the spoon. I should be able to still get a couple more stacks. Technically, I should be able to get like 3 more stacks. But I don't want to push it. Because that's 65. It's only gone down like 10 and we have another stack of sand. Because I don't think even if we did get 3 stacks, like let's say we pushed Unbreaking 3 to its max, we're not going to fill this up. And then we're not going to fill this up. So we may as well just go back now. Yeah, 61. I'm fine with that. We got a lot of snad. We are full of snad. And snad stone. Alright, let's go back. Fly away into the sunset. And actually, I noticed this. I probably noticed this before, but when we were digging sand, I saw... Will it show up here? I saw this. Specifically, I saw this. That's our first sea lantern. I know we found ocean monuments, and we just haven't gone in them yet, which maybe we should do that. Maybe next stream we'll go get sponge. Because we will need sponge eventually. But I swear, I thought I saw an ocean monument out here. Like, we were digging sand, and I felt like I looked out into the ocean, and I saw an ocean monument. It is about to be nighttime. Hello, where am I? Yo, Retro, how's it going, mate? Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Thursday. Welcome in. I'm trying to sleep here. It's not working. There we go. See. Ooh, we joined at a good time. We're about to make a bunch of pink sand. And then we're probably going to wrap up stream. We got so much sand. So much sand. So much sand today. You're doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I always say any day that I can stream is an absolutely wonderful day. We weren't all the way over there, right? What's the project right now? We're going to, I'm collecting resources for the next big, quote-unquote big project. I want to build a sakura garden on top of our spawn mountain. It was always the plan there, and since 1.20 is coming out, we're going to have actual cherry blossom trees. I basically want to get the area prepped for that. I don't think the ground will look pink enough. I think I've shared pictures with chat before. There was a park by my hometown that had sakura trees. I've never been to Japan to a real sakura garden or anything like that. And when the petals fall, the ground is pink. There is no green. You don't see a blade of grass through those petals. And it's beautiful. And I really enjoy that vibe, that look. So I want to build that. So I'm going to basically make our own quote-unquote pink petals. And one of the things I want to do with that is basically make a bunch of pink concrete to cover the floor. And then we're going to, throw our decoration on top of it. That's cool, and based off what you've seen from your other builds, it's going to be look nice. I certainly hope so. Because a lot of my other builds, I kind of like I don't want to say pre-build, but like I have a solid idea of what I'm doing, and I kind of test it in another world, like in our creative world. But this one, I'm kind of just, whenever it comes to terraforming projects, like when I'm just like yeeting terrain and rebuilding it, you can't pre-build that, right? Like you get the concept of what you want to do, but like there's kind of more of just like you're going with the flow. So it's going to be more of a go with the flow thing, which is a lot less stressful because I don't have to worry about like following a blueprint, so to speak. But at the same time, I don't know what it's going to look like, which is exciting because in the end of the day, this thing is cracked. Let's see how much, oh my god. Let's see how many shulker shells we have in here from the last time we stopped by. That's obscene. I don't know if this farm is actively working when we're away, but oh my god. This farm is cracked. Okay, well, we go home. We gotta grab we gotta put our stuff away real quick. Then we gotta go grab our white dye and our red dye so we can make a bunch of pink dye. And then we craft. We do the craft. We mine and then we craft. We mined and crafted today. Boop. Let's see. Sand in here. Like, look at all this sand we collected. Several shulkers worth of sand. Boop. Beep. Blip. Bop. So yeah, let's ask. Hey, Retro. This is literally the conversation we were having right before you came in. The question to chat was, what was the last thing you ate? And what is the next thing you intend on eating? What is your next desired meal? You get it, you feel the same way when you edit videos. You know how to do it, and there's like a vision of the end product, but you'll never know until you do it. Exactly. And there's this beautiful thing. There's this beautiful experience of being able to, well, I guess experience the end product. Not knowing what it is, and then being able to just sit back and watch it yourself for the first time and be like, that's the thing I made. And then hopefully you're proud of it. You're always your own worst critic, but hopefully you could be proud of it in the end. Let's see. The sandstone, I don't really care for. You made polo gusado with white rice. That sounds absolutely delicious. And then what's your next desired meal? What's the next thing you want to consume, if given the choice? So put the rest of the sandstone away. Wait, did I put one of those boxes of sandstone in there? I did, didn't I? I'm gonna get the sandstone box. Snadstone. You don't belong in here with the sand. One of these things is not like the other. Hello? What? Didn't we have a box of sandstone? Oh no, we didn't. I had it in my inventory. That's right. Never mind. I'm stupid. Just slow-cooked stewed chicken with potatoes and carrots. That sounds fantastic. Honestly, anytime you slow-cook a potato. Slow-cooked potatoes, slow-cooked carrots. Mwah. Not to mention you add some, like, spiced chicken and stuff in there. That sounds so good. Crock-pot. Oh. Our crock-pot broke. I used to crock-pot stuff all the time. I miss our crock-pot. Let's put this away. Let's go repair our shove. You go in there. We'll put... I don't know. I've just been putting all our light sources in here. Our first sea lantern. Let's go grab some red dye. Your face is a slow-cooked potato. I mean, it has been slowly cooking my whole life. Let's see. How many red we got? We got plenty of red. And may as well compact this while we're here. Another block. And another block. There we go. Beauteous. See, like, all this junk. When I was talking about upgrading... upgrading farms earlier. This is what I'm talking about. We could basically turn this into a item filter system so that everything that gets sucked in here, we only get the stuff that we want. We don't need rotten flesh. And the string that comes in there every so often is nice, but it's so few and far between it's not worth it. Leftovers, I mean, that's solid. Especially when you have, like, good food. exciting leftovers. Let's see. We probably don't need that much red. I'm just going to put this in here for now. We'll come back for it. We need to repair our shovel first. But it also looks like it's about to be nighttime. No, we got plenty of time. Let's go repair. Let's go mend. We're going to mend. We're going to make a bunch of pink sand. And then, so this, oh, by the way, retro, this is here. This area up here. My future plans is this is going to be like a kind of pond. Like a reflecting garden pool sort of thing. It's going to have like a little river that goes around this way that eventually either goes underground and turns into this waterfall over here, or maybe just trickles down the side of the mountain. I haven't really decided on that yet. Gonna kind of feel it out. And then this area up here, I want to basically have this entire area be a sakura garden. And I want to have like a really nice big sakura tree kind of hanging off the side there so that you can kind of see it from the edge. So like here, I'll give chat like a representation. We'll fly out here for a second. So like from here, with this shot, I want to have like right here where my mouse is, have like a nice big sakura tree kind of hanging over the edge here. And then all the pretty pink petals that we get in the new update when it releases, I'm going to have those kind of filling the mountainside up, since you're going to see the grass blocks there. And then on the inside, where you're not going to really see the edges of the grass blocks as much, I'm going to have the like the pink sand filling it out. And yeah, this will be our little sakura garden. We'll get actually, I don't even need to worry about it. I was going to, originally when I was designing this, before I realized they were actually adding sakura trees to the game, I was planning on getting a whole bunch of those pink flowers to have like the green little like ambiance falling. But the actual sakura leaves, or the cherry blossom leaves, have the particle effect for us already. So, absolutely sick. Oh, wait, I need to be up there. I forgot we came up here to to mend our tools. There we go. Sands, papyrus, haunts. You always hope that Minecraft had a leaf falling from tree. Now they will. Honestly, I wish they will add, what is it? The ability to color those effects. Or maybe even add multiple. Like, you know the little pink flowers that hang from the ceilings in lush caves? Like, they drop green particles? I wish they would drop whatever color the flower is, and there was one of every. Yeah, you didn't know that? Okay, wait, we'll look. Here, I'll show everyone. If you've not seen this, let's see. Minecraft cherry blossom leaf particles. Here, I'm going to share my browser so everyone can see. I'm just going to look at the first video that I see. Of course, we got an ad. Oh, well, I got to unmute it. I will unmute once the ad is done. There we go.
Hey, I was asked
Look at
where
that.
the cherry blossom particle effects come from. Well, I think
Look at that. Is that not
fairly
beautiful?
obvious. Here where they come from, it's from the leaf blocks, right? Now, I mean,
You're not that
that's
well in tune with the
probably a
Minecraft
very
world or
simple
game for that matter.
answer
That's
to this
fine.
question,
No,
but
not everyone has to be a fanatic.
it only comes
I know,
from
right?
naturally
And the wood looks really pretty. I
grown
like how it's like a
trees
brownish
or
purplish. Like it's a pinkish. It's like, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm excited. And the actual wood itself, the inside is like pink.
Does it only have
Like, I don't know if we could see. Let's see.
here where they come from?
I'm trying to see. Oh, wait, for a frame there, you could see it. Right, see it right there. It's like a dull pink. So we could actually build like benches and stuff out of it. I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm excited. You just found out yesterday that your new Final Fantasy is going to be rated M for mature. Ooh, sounds interesting. I mean, honestly, they've always kind of straddled the line with it, so why not full tilt just go in and let the characters cuss? I mean, the OG Final Fantasy VII had the squiggly lines and stuff. Barrett was very clearly cussing. But yeah, no, I'm super hyped for 1.20. I cannot wait. There's so many features I'm waiting for. Heck, even our library. Our library is banking on 1.20 with the chiseled bookshelves, so we could put people's books in there proper. That's what you've been saying? Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's just a matter of time. Don't get me wrong. Not every Final Fantasy has to be M for mature. But, I mean, when it is, just let it be. just let it be. You know, don't hold back. Let it be what it's going to be. All right, let's get this stuff repaired. We could do that. And do one of these. Yeah, we're gonna repair our tools up. We're going to make a bunch of pink snad. And then we're probably going to wrap up stream for the night. Also, chat, I was thinking about doing this because I thought it would be a fun way to give multiple people, because we have everyone, like, our chat has like 2 different types of people. People that all show up right at the beginning of stream, and people that show up all at the end of stream. And I feel kind of bad for the people that show up end that don't have like a special redeem or anything like that. Because all the firsties get to get in and get like the beacon color changed, like a character in their book and all that jazz. But like people are there at the end that can't catch the beginning. They don't get nothing. So what if, all right, hear me out. What if I make a redeem that like we have first, so I make last? It won't actually be last, but I'll basically only have one person able to redeem it every stream. And at the end of the stream, when I'm doing my outro, I'll enable it. And whoever gets it first gets it. It'll just be a mad dash. It'll be like, all right, it's enabled. Go. Your people who show up when you hear food. I mean, we have been literally for like the last 20 minutes talking about food. End of the stream, dude. Right? I mean, yeah, perfect example. Like so many people can't catch in the beginning. At the same time, so many people that are here for the beginning have to go to sleep. Perfect example. Possum was hanging out with us the whole time. It was like 1 a.m. for them. They had to sleep. They had to be up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, mans can't be here actively all stream. I understand that, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm inclusive to everyone. I want everyone to be able to have a good time. You know what I mean? I think it's nighttime. Yes, it is. So that's a great idea. Okay, I'll probably set that up for next stream then. This way people will have, the chance, so to speak. Because I already do clip of the stream. So if you clip funny moments or just a really cool moment, and basically you get the best clip of the stream, then you get a free entry into your book. First, we'll still control the beacon color, because that's just kind of a tradition at this point. But I think we'll do first, clip of the stream, and last. You get your book entry. I will show you if you're not aware. Since these guys, they're going to take a minute before they'll allow me to trade with them anyway. So let's, I'll show you. So you remember that library build we did? Everyone that subs, donates, anything like that, anytime you do one of those actions, you also get a character, but for free, the ways you can earn your book character. So all of these shelves are actually alphabetically organized so that I can find people's books. But let's see. So we have barrels for now until these turn into Chisel's bookshelves in 1.20. Let's grab the monkey business. So monkey business, let's say, got first this stream. So they get to add a single character into their book. And if you don't have a book, you would get a book and add a character to it. So every time you subscribe... Oh, wait. Oh, my... Fuzz, are you still there, Fuzz? I forgot to give you your character. You resubbed. It was your 2nd month. Someone remind me next stream to give Fuzz his book. No. But yeah, every subscription is a character. Being first is a character. Clip of the stream is a character. And then now last will be a character. And everyone's basically writing a book, one character at a time. That's great. And this whole library is basically going to be filled with all of our subscribers, watchers, donators, etc. with their books. So, yep, that's it. Pretty much it. Every time you see a barrel in here, it's because their name starts with that. So D is David Plays Gaming, and their books will be in here filling up these bookshelves when they become chiseled bookshelves instead of barrels. I also can't wait for that. Super awesome. Let's grab these. Yoinkus. Just slowly cleaning up my mess. Waiting for these to oxidize fully. We got a couple more boys over here. And let's go repair a pick. Repair pick. Make snad. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Profit. Your book is a short pamphlet. I mean, there you go. Short pamphlet. Short pamphlet. Some people have ideas as to what they want to do. Some people are just going like L, 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 L. You know, like, whatever. Nicely done, Riddler. Nicely done. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Perfectly timed drip. Let's get these tools repair rated. Boop, and beep, and bop. Hello. And boop, and beep, and bop. Alright, 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 alright. I need more pumpkins and I need more melons. I misunderestimated. I misunderestimated. That's English, sure. Misunderestimated how much I would need. There we go. Also, behind the beaded curtain with the red light section part of the library, I mean, we do have a study hall, so people might be going there to not necessarily study. We could make a secret section. I mean, libraries are meant for secrets. We technically already have secrets in the library. Hello? I do not want melon to be there, please. Thank you. Did you reset? You did. Well, that's repaired already. Now let's just get money. Let's just earn money. Free money. Secret section, yeah. The secret section. I mean, we already have secrets in the library. We have our villager hole. Where we have all of our rare boys. We have the potato farm entrance, technically. It's a secret. Which, for people that haven't been around to see that, I could show that real quick. Let's see, oops, forgot that. Let's condense these down real quick, and then we're going to make our snad. That'll be the last distraction. We make our snad, then we wrap up for stream. I just had a stroke. So this giant thing right here that we can't see that easy from this side is our potato farm. It's automatically generating us to friggin' more potatoes than our body has room for, and it goes like all the way down. Like it goes down a long ways. It is a huge frickin' potato farm, and it's all fully automatic. So our library kind of intersects that barely. Riddler Frogger. So let's see. Let's get down here. So somewhere like up here is basically where our potato farm is. I actually have to remember where this entrance is. Give me a moment. I think it was by the U. No, it wasn't by the U. Hello? Well, I've hidden my own secret entrance way too well. Hello? Hello? It's definitely not down that far. Was it there? No? 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 Yes, here. Okay, so in here... Ooh, we have a secret! It's a secret! And it just goes beneath the potato farm to where the potato sewer is. So this is a... Let's see. So this minecart collects from hoppers. Basically, this is the bottom of the potato farm. Collects all the hoppers that have the potatoes that get drawn in. Once it's full, it comes down here, drops all of its stuff, all the potatoes get sucked into here and flushed down into the potato sewer. The potato sewer goes underground, which we could not really follow it, but we'll leave here real quick. Leave the potato hole. So it goes underneath the ground here, goes up this way, and then goes down below into our potato room. Which actually, I could go find the potato anomaly. I'm sure it's down there. Collect this real quick on our way. And we're going that way anyway, because, you know, we gotta make our pick snad. So our potato storage is right here. So that sewer deposits the anomaly there. And then we come in... we suck it up and then we put it in our potato chests. Like that. And if we don't want the potatoes, we open the door and then the anomaly gets yoked onto cacti. Ignore the boys. They're just doing their thing. Yeah, so that's that. Let's go make the pink sand real quick. I need to grab the actual dye. Let's see. We'll grab a stack of each. How's that sound? 7? I think 7 does it. Almost. We can get the rest from that. Perfect. And then we'll grab a stack of these. And we'll do this. And we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Perfect. That's going to make so much frickin' sand. More sand than our body has room for. Nice. Welcome back, Monkey. Hope you had safe travels. You joined at a good time. We're about to make a lot of pink sand. So much pink sand. How many shulkers do we need? Let's grab one of each. I think that might be enough. Might be. Let's do that. I don't want my spoon up there. Let's see. The easiest way I think to do this... Okay. Easiest way I think to do this might be to just literally yeet all of these items out. And then... like this. And then just hit the crafting table. And we're gonna have to grab some gravel here. I made a bad decision, haven't I? There we go. We go like this. That's not the thing. And we go like this. I need to make room for the actual thing. Hello? Mouse, thank you. There we go. I don't want these right now. I don't want these right now. I don't want that right now. I don't want that right now. Make more. I need more room. This was a bad, I'm doing this terribly wrong. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Make more, okay. Make more. I need to make more room. 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 There we go. What am I missing? Oh, I have to refresh it. Gotcha. Let's do this. We'll get rid of this for now. Okay. This is a good goofy song. I mean, this is kind of a goofy song. We already spent the skip though, so let's see. Make more of this. Oop. I don't know why I keep doing that. Do that. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do that. Alright, I think that's all we can make of that. And then let's just put the rest of the gravel in here for now, so it doesn't despawn. Put the rest of the sand in there for now. Let's grab the rest of this gravel out. Put it up. Gravel box. Go. Snad. There we go. So let's see. Put these guys up there for now. Put this away for now. Perfect. And I could show chat the effect, and then we'll wrap up stream for the night. Let's see. Take you all back out of there. And then you guys come with me. Come on back upstairs. Is it nighttime outside? No, it is not. Let's go upstairs with our snad. Drop off these emeralds real quick while we're here. And I'll drop this off for now. I'll be back for it. I'll clean it up. I always clean up all the random crap I leave around the world after stream anyway. Oh, it is now about to be nighttime. Okay, so let's sleep first and get this out. Preparations. Sleep. There we go. We be a sleepy boy. Okay, so now we effectively replace all of the grass here. Which we don't, I guess we don't have to replace it, we can add on top of it. It'd be easier if we just added on top of it, wouldn't it? So let's just grab a bunch of pink sand. And we can go like this. And effectively, once we hit the edges, like where we don't want, like let's say the garden stops here, we can add those pink flower carpets that they have in 1.20 to blend the pink into the green. And things like that. But then this will basically be the floor of the garden, where we have the trees actually growing on top of it. And then we just have to make sure I never water bucket on accident, otherwise it'll turn it all into pink concrete, and I'll be very sad. Is it raining? It just slept. But yeah, this will be the future project. Next stream, we might hit an ocean monument up. Whoops. We might hit an ocean monument up and get some sponge. But we also might upgrade farms. I don't know. I haven't decided. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. But for now, I think this is a good place to wrap up. I'm just trying to put enough down so you can get an idea for the effect. And obviously, we're going to break it up by having like other things on it and things like that. But yeah, I think it'll look nice. I think it'll look like, obviously this is too plain the way it is when we have trees and other things breaking it up. Maybe like a gravel path going through it. Yeah. Alright, chat. Well, with that said, while I'm dual-wielding snad, pink sand, oh, I think that's a good place where we wrap up for the night. I hope everyone had a good time. I know I did. Sorry, it was a little quiet ASMR sort of stream, but we had good vibes. We had some good conversations, good times. If you are just joining us now, please don't go anywhere. We are wrapping up, but you can stick around for the raid, earn yourself some free potato chips. And speaking of potato chips, if you've earned any with hanging out with us tonight, might consider unlocking the Pog-tato. Or any of our other fun emotes. You can spam some Pog-tatos, spam some love and support for whoever we end up raiding. Speaking of raids, let's see who is live. Who be live on Twitch right now? I'm not muted. There, I'm muted. Let's see. Sophia's live. Monkey Biz is live. We haven't rated Mike for a hot minute. He's doing hardcore. Lone Cole. Domino. We just rated Domino last time. Domino's a cool dude. Definitely have to check out more of his content. We haven't rated Lone Cole in a hot minute, so let's rate Lone Cole. Say hello to Lone Cole.
Pickle and bacon. Raw bacon.
They are playing some hardcore. Yes, yes. They're doing their thing. All right, chat. Well. Raw bacon. Alrighty then, everyone. Let's spam some Heberts. Spam some Heberts in chat. Get hype for the raid. Get hype for the raid. We're going to break the ASMR with hype. Alright. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping us a follow here on Twitch. You can always follow us on Discord or on Twitter. We always announce we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CST. With that said, I will see you all next Tuesday. And I love you. But seriously, not joking around, you guys are all fantastic. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. Thank you so much for the support, hanging out, chatting, being awesome. You are awesome. You're fantastic. You're valid, and you are lovely. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. And with that said, I will see you all in the next stream. Later, taters. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know